Hello everybody and welcome to Roll Together RPG and to the next episode of our Chronicles of Aeodrun Awakening campaign. My name is Josh, I use he, him pronouns, and I shall be your game master for tonight. And as you can see, I am joined by some very lovely people who are going to be playing some pretty amazing characters. I'm going to get them all to introduce themselves now and which character they are playing, as well as what they got up to in the last session. Not necessarily how they feel, because the last session ended on a bit of a bombshell. So I'm going to come to Scarlet first.
Hello, I'm Scarlet. I'm playing Lilly. There's a lot going on. It's awfully emotional, but not emotional, but very scary. But Lily's just ready to assist and be awkward. She's a mayor, you know.
And a librarian.
And a librarian.
Intern.
Very important.
Intern librarian. Awesome. Right, well, moving on from Lily and Scarlet, we have Sean.
Hello, I'm Sean. I use he, him pronouns, as does Conan Udric, who is my orc druid. And last session, I think it was mostly crying, or possibly also entering Perry's mind space with a rabbit.
Awesome. Moving on from Sean and Udric, we have Evie.
Hello, I am Evie. I use she, her pronouns, and I am playing Betrayal or Perry, who uses she, they pronouns. And Perry is a Titan, zealot barbarian. If you don't know what a Titan is, there's lots of episodes for you to catch up on. And last episode, Perry had a breakdown, got bonked on the head, went into a mindscape with their sisters, and kind of shafted everything out, then got some glasses to translate the magic journal, only to find that I need to get in touch with my divine magic, which, I'm sure we'll see where that goes. General attempts at bonding, don't know if they went very well. So, we'll bond through battle. What better bonding activity is there than fighting and beheading people together?
Beheading is very specific.
I've been doing it.
Okay.
They have a scythe, so it's very...
That is true.
Yeah, well, moving on from...
Scythes are fun.
Yeah, moving on from Evie and Perry, we have Tom.
Hello, my name's Tom. I use he, him pronouns, as does Bram Shatteroak. Bram, fighter, bard now, avatar of a guardian. Last episode, Bram's list of father figures that have disappointed him / died grew by one. R.A.P. Rodney. Once this is over, hopefully we'll actually give you a decent burial and I can raid your cupboards and learn all your secret recipes and you can live on through that. Lot going on, lot emotional. My best friend's back. She's still a mare. She snotted all over my armour, but, yeah, everything's great. Everything's fine. The school's on fire. I'm not concerned, and neither are you, audience. Neither are you.
Yeah, and then moving on from Tom and Bram, we've got Nat.
Hi, I'm Nat. I use she, her pronouns. I am playing Elodie Fogg, who also uses she, her pronouns, but sometimes is not Elodie Fogg. Right now, she is Ember, who also uses she, her pronouns. And she is collectively an angel-blessed blood hunter mixed with artificer / potential bird person now. Makes stuff, shoots things, flies about a bit. Doesn't have a shadow anymore. That was a problem. Turns out Shadow killed Rodney, who she really loved as a sweet uncle figure. So that was the main thing, discovering that and getting very upset about that and hiding in the Ember personality to focus on shit what needs to get done. Yeah, not good times, not good times.
Not good times. And then finally we have Talia.
Hello, Talia here. She, her pronouns. Also, she, her for Visenya, my fiend-fallen beefling. Redemption paladin, a lot to be redeemed for. Celestial warlock, beloved by two guardians. Also, Perry might now be their titan-in-law. It's getting all very complicated at the moment. Sure. Met family, has now met family's family. There's a lot, everything is fine. Emotions are to be dealt with later. Visenya is the queen of compartmentalization. Right now is not the time.
Right, well, before we get into tonight's session, we have a couple of sponsors and supporters that we'd like to thank. Our sponsor for tonight is Phoenix Dice. You can go to phoenixdice.com to get yourself some clickety-clack math rocks, including some limited edition roll-together dice, which are being lovingly displayed all around the screens right now. And if you use the code roll-together, all caps, at checkout, you can get 25% off of your purchase. We are also proud to be supported by Idle Champions of the Forgotten Realms. If you type !code into the chat right now, you can get yourself a code for a free Electrum chest, which will give you potions and other items to help beef up your characters that you can collect and go through waves of monsters for free on all of the different types of platforms that you can do them on, including fridges and freezers, if you have the smart ones that have screens on them. But yeah. Anyway, and we are also proud to be supported by Homie and the Dude. Homie and the Dude are a father and son TTRPG supplement book creation company place. They do some really cool things like the Wandering Tavern and Scorched Basin, which at the time of recording this is going to be going on Kickstarter in a couple of months. By the time this releases, it's probably already done. But go check out their website. If you use code rolltogether, all caps at checkout, you can get 10% off of any purchases from there. And finally, we are also proud to be supported and support Michael Dobson's character art. If you go to the links in the chat and description down below, you can go check out Mike's Instagram page and see all of the lovely pictures that he posts on there. Speaking of description down below, if you're watching us on the YouTubes, please do consider leaving a like, commenting down below, and subscribing to the channel, because it helps the algorithm tell us what you like, so we know what to make more of for you. Massive thank you to the D20 Club Dice Heads and other tiers on Patreon. They are fantastic. They are the best. You can join them from as little as one of your local currency per month, or one goat, which must be sent to the kobolds for various different kobold reasons, because Tom has enough of them now.
There's the tariffs on the goats. It's getting expensive.
Yes, it's getting rather expensive now. Anyway, I think with all of that, we are going to dive into tonight's session. Well, there isn't much of a recap to give because the players lovingly gave quite a detailed recap for each of their characters, so there's no point me going over what they've already said. So the end of the last session ended with the group beginning to leave Solomon's mercenary company, and a loud explosion could be heard and seen coming from the Church of Balance as the roof and the spire begin to cave in on itself. As that happens, there are more explosions. There's one that happens behind where the Church of Balance is. You would all know this is where the pits is. Then the guard station blows up, or there's an explosion at the guard station. There's an explosion right off in the distance, probably roundabout where the infirmary is. An explosion closer to home where the Rusty Pirate is, and two explosions coming down from the dock area. Because you are all on Solomon Mercenary Company's hill, you've got a very good vantage point of everything that's going on. You can see, looking down at the beach, that there are swarms of drowners coming out onto the beach and running into the dock area where part of the dock had exploded and has collapsed into the water. Drowners are climbing up it to get onto the docks. You can see crew members from the Purple Jewel, the people that escorted Lilly over here to Murkstead, are trying to fight them off. You can see there is fighting going on everywhere. We are going to jump straight into initiative, I believe. So could everybody please roll initiative? Okay, so Elodie, what did you roll?
12.
12. Bram, what did you roll?
To reference another group, shout out to the 2 crew.
Lily?
20.
20. Perry?
2012.
Udric?
9.
And Visania.
15.
Lovely. Right. Okay. So now let me just quickly. There's a lot of things going on, so I pre-rolled a lot of these initiatives beforehand. But let me just order all of that. There we go. That is done. So we are going to dive straight into it now. Although we are in combat now, it is up to you what you will decide that you want to do. Think of it as a split-second decision sort of thing. You won't have... Wherever you all choose to go, whichever areas of the town you choose to go to, you will get there before any fighting or anything happens, so you don't have to worry about anything like that. If you choose to cast spells that only last like a minute and things like that, then their effects won't start until you get to the encounter area. So, depending on where it is, because obviously don't want you wasting your spells and things. So, I put it out to you. What are you all going to do?
Just mapping out the lay of the land.
Can we see, is Redstone Farm fine?
There doesn't seem to be any flames coming from Redstone Farm. You can just see from, if you were to walk to the edge of where the sort of cliff facing is that leads down to the main road that leads into Murkstead, you can look down the road and you can just see where the entranceway to Redstone Farm is. There doesn't seem to be any flames or anything coming from there, so it looks okay. However, those of you who were part of the home team know that there are reinforcements for the enemies coming at some point soon.
Oh, and they come along that road. I was just wondering if that might be a good place away from the town to send civilians to hide, but it is a bottleneck.
They do have a griffin, though. I think they've got a couple, so that's not a bad idea to send civilians to. Also, I think there's other people there. We've got allies there.
There are allies scattered throughout the town, so and enemies.
I have a question. It should 100% not be me that's asking the question, but I'm going to posit it anyway. Can we, from this distance, see the kind of nature of the explosions? Like, were they explosive bombs? Is it magical in nature? Is it gasoline? Like, what's going on with this?
Anybody who would like to can roll, I'd say, an Arcana check.
Oh, I got a nat 20 for a 22.
Amazing! Oh, 19,
I got 22 as well.
19 for a 26.
So I got excited.
I got a 7. I know about fire now. That fire.
14.
Okay. What did you roll, Visania?
I rolled a 9 with a -1 because you made me not be smart on this continent.
Rude.
Fair. Okay, so with the 7, 9, and 14 from Bram, Visania, and Udric, they were explosive. You can't really tell from it from the way that they've exploded, that they've gone off in quick succession. So how that's happened is a cause for concern. It's not like the burning down of the mercenary company sort of thing where the flames suddenly erupted up around it and burn it down within the matter of 12 seconds. There has been a plan in place for this to happen. Might explain why the Reavers haven't been seen in the town for a number of days. With all of the rolls that were above 20, I think we had a 26 from Elodie and 2 22s, one of them being a natural 20. Cool. So with the 22 and the 26, the non-natural 2022, I should say, you both can tell, especially Elodie with your ability with alchemy and all of that sort of stuff. This is definitely a combination of magic and alchemy that has caused this explosion, these explosions. So that is what you two get from that. I will reward some additional information with a natural 20. The additional information is, it's kind of ironic that it's Perry that's rolled this with the things that you've learned recently. You get a very strong smell of aether coming from the flames. Oh. The whatever caused these has been infused with aether.
Aether bombs. I say in world, aether bombs.
Oh.
Okay.
Is it, knowing that then, is it possible for me to do, we agreed that Elodie can now identify different types of aether. So if I do that, is there a chance that we might know like a better way to deal with it?
I think you may need to get to the source of it, of one of them first, before you can determine that. But it is definitely something you can do, but you need to get to a source first.
Get close. Sure.
Yeah.
Which makes sense. And then you need to go and investigate what those bombs are. We need to make sure that allies are moving in a safe place around the kids.
Right.
Up
No,
north.
yeah.
Agreed.
I'm suddenly
have to-
very glad that I armed Stacy.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So I'm going to head towards the school. I'm going to try and get the children out. Where are we taking them? Is there, there's no...
I think the farm.
Right.
If we can't save them, then I think
No.
You said a tower, a wizard tower hit a poke. Does anyone have a way to contact them?
I can send. Oh, you go. Lily.
No, please, you go.
I can send Corvu with a stone, but
Sorry,
We're
I'm just
aware
doing
that
what's
combat's
happening.
happening. We're aware.
we know this is a 6-second conversation.
I know, I'm just doing it in the background, so I'm not partaking in this. I'm just,
You just dance, Josh. Anyway.
I can send Corvu with a stone with a 6-second message.
Oh,
But Lily, what were you going to do?
I can send a message. I mean, I have to know the person to send a message, and I can't do it that many times. But I can try. I mean, I know the wizard man in the tower. I could be like, yo, wizard man, there's shizzles going on. Can you help?
Perry, did you have an idea?
If this is Kimdak, there's no chance he's going to want to blow up the grave of his wife, so the cemetery might be safe.
And I think there might be a passageway there. I think that might be how they're coming in. So, I mean,
Block it.
we block it. Okay.
okay, Lily, you go tell the wizard. Ember, yes, the idea. Ember, Elodie, who are you
Ember.
now? Okay,
I'm
just
Ember
double
still.
checking. Cool.
But I might,
Sorry, I've not
I might on the run over. I might tag Salarumus in. But continue.
That's fair. But if we go and send, I would say that the rock idea is still a good one, but either sending it to the farm to let them know that we're coming that way, or ahead of us into our allies to try and let other people know to meet somewhere.
We'll take out a magical stone. And Corvu is still like 120 feet away in the air, right?
yes, within range for you to contact, because the last thing before the explosions went off was Corvu telling you that both Sunny and Oro were at the school.
Yeah. So we'll get him to fly down, and while he is, we'll pick up a rock and start sort of. You'll see little sort of glyphs and runes and a little bit of blood over the stone, and she'll say, "Get to safety at Redstone Farm." And then we'll give it to Corvu and tell him, fly around the town, find as many civilians as you can, and then take it to Redstone Farm so they know that they're coming.
Fantastic. Bram, you and me, the kids. Perry, do you want to come help your church lady?
Her name is Stacy. Thank you very much.
Stacy.
Yeah, I'll come your way. I'll make sure Stacy's okay. Like, I gave her a thing that returns to her. So she's armed, so she might be okay. Then I might want to scope out, just veer off and scope out the manor and the cemetery, if that's like where they're coming from.
Right.
That's fair enough. I think just come and if you come up with us, we're going to go via the guard tower. It's on the way. We cannot spend time with there. They're adults. They can cope. But if it looks like it's vaguely fine for us to be left alone, go to the manor. You know what you're doing. You're smart. Ember, if you want to go check out the town, and we need to rescue our allies, you and
Udric?
you have movement. Udric, yeah, you have Udric as well. Lily, do you have movement?
I can fly.
Good, go with them.
Oh, okay.
I was going to suggest we head towards the Rusty Pirate, then I can investigate the fire. But also we need to be aware if there's... we can see the drowners coming. We need to make sure that they're stopped. Also, Goggle Springs may have weapons. items to help stop anything. It might be worth checking in with our secret friend down in the basement there.
Yes, do that. I feel that the places that are going to be either of importance for a final fight are either going to be north at the church or by the manor area, one of the two. So someone keep a spell slot available to communicate with us once we get there, and we'll let you know.
All right.
Go! Go! Go!
Okay, can everybody make me a perception check, please?
Ooh, 22.
Oh, wow.
14.
18.
Oh, that is good. 24.
24, 23 from Lily.
Yeah.
22 from Perry. What did you roll, Bram?
14.
14 and Elodie or Ember?
18.
18. Okay, so with everybody who rolled above a 15, you can see...
That's everybody, isn't it?
Everybody but Lily.
Right.
Yeah, as you begin running down the hill, you can see, again, because this is a vantage point, all of these different things going off. You can see fighting going on down in the dock area. You can see that there's fighting beginning to happen in the central town area. You can see various different members of your allies who have come out into the street and are fighting against... Basically, I'm going to tell you now what enemies are in what areas and what allies you can see in what areas as well. So in terms of enemies, the dock area is nice and easy. You can see drowners plus one undead looking figure that you don't recognise. Perry might recognise though. In fact, Perry will recognise because you did roll the highest. You can see your undead self down there, leading the drowners.
Which one?
The one that turned into a dragon.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah, reanimated.
Just a whole ass dragon there.
No, it in humanoid form, but is down there.
Okay.
You can see down there the Ulfar, the Vari Titan, is down there, along with Merida, the mayor of the town, her ward, guard, bodyguard, Zatanir. You can also see lightning coming from attacks as Thaddeus is also down there. And there's another NPC down there as well who...
It's
I
the
will reveal
secretary,
later.
the one that would hide from Vesalia. They have a pocket knife.
On the mid layer, you can see that there are Imperial agents around, not the ones that were coming, the ones that are coming as reinforcements. These are ones that were already with the Reavers up in the mountains. So you can see, Visania, you notice their armor instantly, and it's very similar to the dream that you had where they were running around in the streets. You can see probably a handful of basic soldiers, some more that look like they're more sleek and assassiny maybe, which is something that Lily doesn't like. There are also mass swarms of zombies around everywhere as well. You can see that there are flashes of light, and very anime-esque flashes of light as two things are clashing with each other, and every now and then when they stop on a roof you can see Jeverick, the left-hand man of Kimdak, is fighting with one of the sparrows, the roguish one called Zed. They are clashing with each other, reverse grip dagger fighting, and then spinning around and going between buildings and things, very anime-esque. Valak and Ingrid are going to run straight there. That's where they're going, so that's where you'll find them as well in terms of allies. You can see there is also or those of you who can sense Aether, there is a strong presence of Aether coming from a single source coming from there, although you can't see that source. In terms of allies that you've got there, you've got Valak and Ingrid, Zed the rogue, Greta is down there somewhere, Agnes and Agatha as well, the two Goggle Springs. And then on the upper layer, you can see that there seems to be a lot of movement coming from the graveyard, and a lot of shambling things seem to be coming out of the graveyard and swarming towards the school, the church, and the tower. Sorry, the school and the church, sorry. You can see that there are Reavers and Reaver mages that are descending on the school and the church and the tower. And you can also see two other figures. Where are my list of enemies? One of them is familiar to Bram. Your mother is walking towards the school, and Savannah is walking towards the tower. In terms of allies that you have up there, I'll just let you know now. You've got Stacy, Thena, who is Thaddeus's wife, Joda, who is the head wizard at the tower, Isbet and Calder, the two librarians that came over with Lilly, and you can see that there seems to be one funny thing that you see is that the pink oak sprouts arms and starts smashing things as Miss Faction is also there, and you can see there's green magic coming from everywhere there as well. In terms of who is at the school, you've got Sunny, Oro, Johanna, Mana, the daughter of Carden the doctor, and Udric's niece is there as well.
Oh.
Because it's still during school time. It's 2:30, roughly, time-wise.
Thank you for an exact time here. Yeah.
That is everything that is going on. Where are people going?
Fantastic. First as an order, as everyone splits off, the vicinity does go call out. And the safe word is Maria if we're unsure about identity or situations. There's a story, we have no time.
I have so many questions.
If someone rocks up looking like me, ask them what the safe word is, and then you'll know if it's me or my shadow.
Oh.
You think it's not a voice to tell, but sure.
It's much easier if you just go with it. Yeah.
No time to waste.
Yeah, no time to waste. Yeah. So, Elodie, where are you going?
I think the plan was to continue down towards the, not fully to the docks, I think, because we have to go past the Rusty Pirate to get there anyway, to head to the Rusty Pirate, investigate the fire and see if there's a way of blocking off that ramp up from the docks into the town.
Cool, I'll put you down as mid-layer for the moment then. Brown, where are you going?
Towards the school.
So, top
Upper
layer.
layer.
Lily?
Lily will point towards a wizarding friend and be like, am I going that way? Where am I useful? I'm very confused and frightened.
Come with us. We could use your help down by the docks.
Okay.
But send your message to the tower.
Oh, yeah. What should I tell them? Oh, hey, we're fighting drowners. How are you doing?
This might be cheating, Josh, but I spin around and just go to Lily and go, you got this. We'll talk later. You got this. I'm giving you a bardic. Just to be enough to be like...
Be careful, don't die.
Oh, don't worry, I've already died twice.
Don't do it again.
I'm happy about that one.
Bram laughs, and it's the laugh of a slightly insane man. Oh, lots going on.
Okay, we'll come to the sending in a moment. Perry, where are you going?
I'm going to go to the way that leads to the Church of Balance. I'm going to see what the situation is up there with the goal of getting to the cemetery to see if I can block something off. But I'm kind of keeping my eyes open to anything on the way in case opportunity arises.
Yeah, cool. Udric, where are you heading?
Gonna head down to the Rusty Pirate to check in on Lilla, but we'll shout at Bram. Make sure that my niece is all right as well.
Bram, tight salute. Yeah, no, he's making sure everyone gets out.
And then finally, Vasania, where are you heading?
Upper layer school primarily, but also, deal with the school, deal with agents, but by keeping an eye out from the ground of things which might be coming up on the way, but the priority is the school. If anyone dies, I'm bringing you back from hell and killing you myself.
Ugh.
I mean, good luck.
It's the same thing.
Cool. So for the minute, we've got Elodie, Lily, and Udric heading for the mid-layer, at least to the Rusty Pirate, and then from there you'll decide where you're going to go. But Bram, Perry, and Visania are all heading to the top layer. So that is where you are all going to run to now. We will come to the initiative order. Sorry, I need to scroll down who's in the initiative order. Lily, you get to go first out of everybody. If you'd like to do your sending before your turn, you can.
Yes. Okay, yeah. Away. I send it to our wizardy friend. Sending people to the farm. contact me if you need extra help. We buy the docks. Yay.
There are others by the school.
The school!
God.
Can you roll me a D100, please?
You just get back. Who this?
Who did? I'm a librarian.
There you are.
What am I rolling? 100? Cool.
D100, please, yeah.
Yes. That's a 57.
Awesome. Okay, so as you cast this spell, you can feel that there is a barrier trying to prevent you from casting it, as if it's trying to breach into another plane or another dimension sort of thing, but it manages to get through. And you get the 2 ticks and the blue symbol as somebody has read your message or listened to your message.
Yay!
And you get an exasperated reply. Not doing too great. We have a very powerful mage here trying to get to the books. We need some assistance, big time.
Oh, the books are in danger.
Not
One of-
more books.
More
One
books.
of us is down.
Who's down? Pardon? What did you say? Sorry, what?
Sorry, say that again. One of us is down.
Oh.
Oh, somebody's down.
Yes.
Got
Um,
it!
Just from memory, you know that the librarians won the 2 journals from the auction, so that's probably what they're going for.
Oh shit. Why? Why are all of my journals in jeopardy? At all times.
Oh. Right, so now, Lily, your actual turn.
Okay.
As just before you take your actual turn, I'll describe what happens as each of you get into your individual areas. So, as team mid-tier get down to the mid-tier, you can see that the Rusty Pirate is in flames. Part of the roof has caved in, as has part of the ceiling on the first floor. You can hear crying coming from the inside, and there's fighting going on all around you. And you can see Jana, one of the owners, is crying over a body that is laying under some rubble.
Okay.
But she's not in immediate danger herself. She's not like in the fire herself.
She's in the fire. She's in the middle of the Rusty Pirate, and it is in flames all around her. So you can see that she looks badly scratched and scraped, and she's got dust all over her. She was probably either in the kitchen or in the main area when the explosion happened. And you can tell by the clothing of the body on the floor that it's her husband.
Okay. So we're nowhere near the drowners or anything like that.
Nowhere near the drowners or anything. The drowners, you got the ramp that leads down to the dock area, and you can see the drowners fighting down there, and you can see that there is magic, and some of them are being flung back into the sea as they seem to have been hit by something really powerful that has sent them flying, but they just scrambling back up onto the docks again, and they're consistently fighting everything that's going on. When you get for the top tier team, as you all get to the top, you can see that there are reavers that are trying to gain entry, or that are fighting with one of the librarians on the outside of the tower. It is Isbeth, the female librarian, who's wearing a Swede suit. They all wear Swede suits because that's a new material that I came up with in this world. And you can see that Calder, the other librarian, is laying on the floor holding a wound on his gut. And the tower is open. Looks like the door's been broken in, and you can see magic and lights in the tower atop. So that's probably where Savannah is, up above. You run past the tree, and you can see that Miss Faction is there, and she's battling away hordes of skeletons that are trying to consume her. And you watch as the large tree itself, its roots come out of the ground and smash down and break a bunch of the skeletons. And Miss Faction, it looks like she's a bit disheveled and taking a bit of damage, which is something I need to actually get everybody to roll in a minute. And she looks over and she's like, I'm going to come and help you in a moment. Just need to catch my breath. As everybody is running to each of these locations, can everybody please roll me 4d6, please? That's the that's the amount of damage that each of your allies is going to take in the lead up to you all getting there.
What would you know? 4 ones.
Oh no, everybody rolled 4 ones.
Yes.
Sorry, I've been prepping this all day and I'm tripping over myself on what I'm doing.
Oh no. Oh no.
Did you roll 4 6s?
3 6s and a 2.
Cool. All right. Give me your totals, please. So we'll start off with Elodie. What did you roll? What was your total?
16.
16 plus Bram.
11.
11 plus Lily.
12.
12 plus Perry.
11.
11 plus Udric.
17.
17 plus Vesania.
20.
Yeah.
We're killing them.
So every single ally will take 87 points of damage. This is
Every single ally.
every single ally. This is on the way.
I don't have that many hit points.
I don't have that many hit points.
I don't have that many hit points.
Remember, this. Somebody made the joke in one of the in the session where you first met the Sparrows. The Sparrows are the level 10 heroes that are supposed to be doing these missions. They have the hit points to match. Yeah, they are pretty chunky.
We just killed any wizards.
Yeah, no, there are some allies that won't take any damage.
just
No, damn it.
Just vibes.
Just vibes. 4 reasons.
Fluffy's just like, no, I've been through enough already.
Sorry.
Wow.
Okay. Awesome. And for some reason, that's not calculated any of that. There we go. Yeah, cool. Right. So yes, as you all begin to approach, the top tier begin to approach towards the school where your combat is going to begin, you can see that there are 3 swarms of skeletons that seem to have come from the graveyard that are attacking into some guards that are trying to fend them off. You can see Bram, your mother, is there swinging her hammer around. You can't see round the other side of the school. At the minute, she can't see the playground or anything, but she is fighting someone there there is a magical light barrier that keeps propping up as she keeps throwing her hammer towards it. You can see as you run towards the church that there is a body laying in the doorway. You recognise that to be Sister Abigail, the head sister of the church, and you can see as you round the corner of the school, get to. Just before you see the kids, you can see that Sister Stacy is laying on the floor, but it looks like she's been hit or something. But yes, Lily, your turn.
Okay. As my bonus action, I cast Innate Sorcery, so I make myself all shimmery, and it basically gives me my spell DC increases by 1, and I get advantage on spell attacks.
Lovely.
I'm all pretty and shiny. I will also cast Fly on myself so that I can assist in seeing everything around us to help what's going on, seeing what's going on, to get better advantage and nothing can get me.
Yeah.
Fly up.
Cool. So you fly up into the air. I'll use your perception check from before. You can see or at least what you were told before by everybody else. You can still see all of that happening. People flooding in the streets and fighting happening everywhere. Is that everything on your turn?
Speaking as a free action, yes.
Yes.
Okay. Do I see any? Can I help any like civilian? Like if I'm up here and I can see things happening, can I be like, no, don't turn that way, go that way, you'll be safer that way? If they're panicked.
Yeah, there's plenty of civilians around who look like they're panicked and don't know where to run. You can shout out.
Has Corvu not? Surely Corvu has told them. Like Corvu has been flying the stone around and would have got ahead of us, right? Because I sent him off before we were chatting.
Yeah, he's been going around and shouting this out, and people are in a panic, like, "Oh, what are we doing?" Trying to do what you've ordered them to do, but there's so much fighting going around at the moment that some of them need some direction on where to go, so they don't get caught in the
To
fighting.
Redstone Farm.
Yeah, but they got to get through the streets.
Okay. Then using My advantage up here, I'm going to tell whomever many people up here, like, go that way, you'll be safer that way. There's fighting here, but if you go over there, go to the farm, you'll be fine.
You hear a load of people say thank you as they begin running. It's very much for anybody who's played Helldivers 2 when you save the civilians and they begin running. But yeah, you will
Move,
save
peasants.
you do save a large number of them. Is that everything on your turn, Lilly?
That's all I can do.
Awesome. You hear some fighting happening down in the docks, and then I'm going to roll a d4. 1, 2 for Elodie, or have you taken the Visania? No, that will get to that on your turn. Sorry. 1, 2 for Elodie for the minute, I'll say, and
Ember, technically.
Yeah, still Ember technically, yeah, and then 3, 4 for Udric. That's a 1. So Elodie, you watch as you get there in Ember. Sorry, you begin investigate. Sorry, you begin investigating. Start to begin the investigation of what is happening as a swarm of zombies just comes towards you. Let me just get that stat block up. That is going to be 13 to hit you.
I will not.
As they try grabbing hold of you and they begin pulling on your coat and things, but they're not getting any purchase. They do get a second attack, which was even worse. So no, they are trying to pull at you, but the flames are causing them to rebuttal a bit. That is them done. Some more fighting happens down in the docks. For those of you who are on the top level, you watch as O'Brenna brings her hammer back and just launches it forward again, and it smashes into this barrier, and you watch this barrier is large and it's like it's covering the entire school. You watch as it begins to crack all over the place and then shatters into dust as that begins to fall down. That is O'Brenna's turn. Then it moves to one of the skeletal swarms that is going to see the three of you begin making your way in that direction and is going to go for, I'm going to roll a d6 this time. So we've got 1, 2 for Bram, 3, 4 for Perry, 5, 6 for Vesania. That's a 4, so it's going for Perry. Perry. I should have named these things easier. There we go. Oh, that's a natural 1. So the first one doesn't hit. The second one was a natural 20. Okay.
No, it's not. Reroll again, disadvantage as the shield comes crashing out.
You block it.
Well, I also just do a mother!
That's a 15 to hit Perry, which I don't think does.
You're welcome, Perry.
Awesome. Right, that is their turn done. There is some more There's some more movement in the midsection. You watch as you see a figure come out from off in the distance, coming out of the infirmary area with the doctor over his shoulder. Udric, can you roll me? Actually, no, you're not going to roll me anything. You recognise a very undead Luca stood there. Lots of aether veins on his crawling up his face. His eyes are pitch purple as he looks towards you and narrows his eyes and then begins walking off towards in a different direction.
That's a very long way to narrow his eyes. Well, they're the other side of town.
Like when a video game glitches, it just stretches out and out and out.
Oh.
He has very good eyesight. We then move to a grunt who is up at the school and is again going to run towards your group. Same numbers, 3, Perry. Sorry, Perry. Luckily, they don't have very high to hits.
It wasn't a nat 20 again, hopefully.
It wasn't a nat 20, no. That's a 5 to hit.
It does not hit.
Not a 5, sorry. A 14 to hit, which doesn't hit.
Is he running up to me, by the way?
He is running up to you, yeah.
Could always use my reaction. Was it? No, it's if they move away, it's opportunity attacks, isn't it?
Yeah.
Sorry, soup brain.
That's fine.
It would be very fun if it was like they come near you and you're like, I get you.
There are some feats that allow you to attack, opportunity attack when they come within range.
I think Polearm Master is one of them.
Oh,
yeah.
Trip them.
Moving on from their turn, another zombie swarm is going to approach on the mid-tier. This time it's going to attack into Udric this time.
Mm-hmm.
Udric, you are going... I know what the plus is to it. It is a 14 to hit you.
Misses.
And then a second attack as they try grabbing at you as well. 19 to hit.
19 hits me.
Okay, so that is going to be... That is... No, those D10s. Don't want those. Sorry. Wrong dice out. That is going to be 10 points of bludgeoning damage as these zombies just begin grabbing at you and begin trying to pull you in. You can see that in each of these swarms, there's about 5 of them.
Mm-hmm.
That is their turn done. It's Calder's turn next, and he's going to make a death saving throw. He fails, so he's got 1 fail. Put that there. And then there's some more stuff that happens up at the tower end of the upper tier. You can hear some rumbling coming from underneath Goggle Springs. Wonder what that is. For our party who are on the top tier, you can see in the graveyard, as these skeletons are crawling out and trying to get towards the school area, you can see a number of grunts, Reaver grunts, that are escorting Kimdak. Kimdak has Tally in front of him with her arms bound behind her, pushing her forward, and you can see that Lilla is being carried, and they are making their way towards the secret entrance.
Oh, Lila's up there. Okay.
Yeah. Then we've got another Reaver that's going to attack the 4 at the top, so using the same numbers. 1, 2 is Bram. Nope, that's not. That's a really bad roll. That's 13, so that misses. Visania, it's your turn.
Thank you. Oh god, that's so many of them. I'm making notes as I go along.
Before you take your turn,
Oh,
is there any prep that you want to do beforehand? I don't want you to.
That's what I was saying. Can I have cast Bless on the 3 of us before we got here?
Yes.
Nice.
Okay. Bram and Perry, please mark down that you also have Bless. Hashtag blessed.
Blessed. I think that's honestly all of my prep is that, because everything else I can do as I go along. So I'm running up there and I see a Brenner in front of the school, right?
Yep.
Fantastic. As I make my way up there, first attack, I would like to cast... For my first attack, I would like to cast 2 Eldritch Blasts her way, please.
By all means, go for it.
Thank you very much. Okay, that one. Oh, good for me. That is a... I can do math. 26... Actually, 2 26s.
To hit? Yeah, they both hit.
To hit.
Yep.
Fantastic. So... That is 13 points of force damage.
Yep.
Super. And then for my second attack, I would like to extend the whip blade
Yep.
as I get closer to her and hit her with it. So that means I can also then hit her twice again with that.
Indeed.
How to cheese 4 attacks in one. So, give me a second. That is it. Why am I using the dice I actually cannot read? That's defined. That is a 22 to hit.
That hits.
Fantastic. So that is going to be 7. Okay, 20 points of slashing damage through as it reaches out, and also 7 points of fire damage.
As you move in for your attacks, so Eldritch Blast, ching ching, hits in. You fling out the whip blade and slash it forward. It slashes into Obrena's arm, wraps around, and you go to ignite the flames. As the flames ignite around, and you think would cause burning damage, she seems to be immune to this. As you,
Fun.
and it pulls back, and she
Good.
looks. She's like, rematch, is it?
That's fair enough. Can I pump a smite into that as well?
You can do if you'd like to.
Thank. I would like to. I know everything that I am doing. 2d8. That is 12 points of radiant damage. So
Okay.
she thinks she puts out the fire, and then she just gets attacked by my. Get away from my daughter, you bitch!
Hey, Mrs. Weasley. So that's 32 points of damage that you did in total from the whip attacks there. So yeah, she takes a heavy amount of damage from that, and you can see that the light blinds her briefly, and she looks towards you, seeing the radiant light. She's like, like mother, like daughter, I suppose. And then she begins to throw the hammer towards where the school is. Is there anything else on your turn, Visania?
No, I'm just, as I've been, both of those attacks have been slightly from a distance, so I'm just trying to close up right next to her so that I'm a physical detriment to her movement.
So getting physically close to her means that you're going to come into the playground area of the school. So as you round that corner, you can see fully now that Sister Stacey Lynn seems to be unconscious on the floor. And you can see that all of the kids, miscellaneous children, and the children that you all know are sort of huddled underneath the sort of playground gazebo that is outside with all of the like play toys and things in. And they're all huddled down, sort of hugging the benches and things. You can see Oro's there. You can see Udric's niece is there. Johanna is trying to protect as many people as she can by trying to cover them. But what surprises you as this hammer goes towards them, this light barrier forms up in front of them again and then shatters. And as it shatters, you can see glowing with radiant light, eyes piercing yellow, with a large paintbrush in her hand is Sunny, who is whipping the brush around and blocking the hammer as it is coming towards her. Leave my friends alone!
Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. Bonus action. Smite. I'm also going to bonus action. I think I can choose it right. Hex on her, which I could have done earlier, but I'm just doing it at the end.
Yeah, that's fine. Child plot armor, she can do that indefinitely.
That's fair enough. I am going to hex. Ooh.
Do you have another bonus action? Because it would have been a bonus action to activate the whip.
It has been, yes, and I use my action for this. Thank you for keeping me honest.
It's not a playing hex. It is the get away from
I'm going
me,
to
bitch.
hex you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bad vibes.
Right, so moving on from Visania's turn, an Imperial Grunt is going to come towards Udric and is not going to hit you because that's a 15 to hit.
Too many zombies in the way.
There's a lot of fighting going. There's more fighting going on down below. You can watch as Zed and Jeverick are clashing with each other. Sean, can you please roll me 2d20, please?
You can indeed. One of them is a 6. One of them is a 15.
Okay, so that is going to be... one of those is going to hit as Zed hits... dropped the dice on the floor. As Zed hits Jeverick. He is going to deal 13 points of slashing damage and 5 points of poison damage to Jeverick. So in total, that is going to be 16 points of damage. Where is Jeverick on the initiative? Where is he? There he is. So he takes 16 in total from that attack. Moving on from Zed, one of the Reavers at the school is going to move in towards you now, Vesania, as you've moved closer, and it's going to make a swing at you. No, they're not, 'cause that's an 8, so that's their turn done. They're not close enough. Elodie, it is your turn. What would you like to have prepped beforehand?
Okay, so on the run down, we'll have activated Crimson Right. So we'll use the usual sharp prick on the bottom, on the heel of the gun to prick a finger and infuse it with extra flamey powers. And I take 2 damage for that. Now, surrounded by zombies. 5, you said?
Yeah, one swarm is considered 5, yeah.
Because the intention was actually stay as Ember until we've cleared people out of the flaming tavern. Because fire resistance, good, but I now have zombies in my... How far did I get? Because my theory was, like, as soon as we saw there's anyone inside, would have just been heading straight for it. So how close did I get before
Right
the
at the
zombies came?
entranceway. You use your movement to get in, sort of thing.
Okay. Can I deal? And how far away is Jana?
It's probably 20 feet in front of you. Just not that far.
Okay, and how close is Udric to me?
Right next to you.
Okay. Is there a way to get the zombies that are around me and the zombies that are around Udric in a line that's 5 foot wide and 30 foot long?
Yes.
Great.
And you could also get the Imperial agent that is attacking Udric as well.
Oh, fab. Great. In that case, Ember will rifle through her satchel and pull out a bottle that's sort of swirling acidy green with sparkles in it, and kind of use her mouth to plug the cork. Watch out, Udric! I'm going to throw it. So what it starts as a little potion ends up kind of spreading in a long line. So everything within, can they please make me a dex saving throw?
I certainly can. So, Imperial...
That include me.
I'm trying to aim it so it's not going to hit you.
Nope, it won't hit. That's fine. Imperial Grunt will roll a 15. And
That
then
passes.
The 2 swarms of zombies. The first one rolled a 2.
Fails.
The second one rolled a 15 as well.
Ow, balls. Okay, well, I guess just the one zombie that because this isn't a half damage on failure. That sucks. Okay, so the one swarm of zombies that failed is completely covered in acid. At the start of each of their turns, they take 7 acid damage.
Lovely. Do they take any damage now as well?
I have only got first level spell slot. No, it's just that they're covered in acid now, and then by the time it gets to their turn, it starts sizzling.
Cool. Let me just mark down that they are acided.
Acidic.
As I have thrown Elodie's Caustic Brew. So that's action on turn. Bonus action. The Celestial, sorry, not Celestial Revelation. The Crimson Right would have been before my turn, but I don't think there's anything I can do specifically bonus action wise to help Jana, other than was it my zombies or Udric zombies that got acided?
Your zombies. They're closer.
Well, it doesn't give them disadvantage, but I guess I'll try. I've been pretty swoopy and dexterous at avoiding them hitting me anyway, so let's just try and muscle on past and head to Jana.
Oh, they will attempt an attack of opportunity. Either 22.
Yeah, okay, that will hit. Fine.
Where's it gone? There it is. That is going to be 11 points of bludgeoning damage.
11?
Rude.
Bloody hell.
As scratch at you, pull at your coat, scratch you a little bit. These aren't the type of zombies that when they scratch you, you get infected. As they scratch you, you can feel the tinge of aether begin to enter into your bloodstream, as these are aether-infused zombies. And as you feel that, you hear a knock, knock, knock in your head.
Is that the voice of my shadow?
Sounds like the voice of your shadow.
Great. Good.
Do you want to try a little experiment? I'm watching from very high up and I can see everything that's happening.
Not now.
Oh, be a good sport. Try not to dismember the zombies too much.
You know what? If you actually wanted to persuade anyone, you wouldn't say it in that way. We'll completely just block it. I like all of the other personalities that are in there are just going to like la 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 la. As I stagger forwards towards Gianna through the mess of zombies into the fire, I guess. Come, I'm sorry about your husband. This is terrible. We'll recover and we'll mourn him later. And we'll grab her hand.
Oh, okay.
Time to go.
She tries to reach his hand and she just scrapes the tips of his fingers as you pull her away and you can get her outside.
That is action, bonus action, movement, I guess. I guess we move. She was 20 foot away, so I guess I moved 20 foot and then 10 foot back. So we're still in the house, but on the edge of it. But
yeah, it's the flames on it aren't enough to warrant you taking damage or anything like that. So you're fine in that regard for the minute.
While I'm sort of shoving her out, is there any chance of me kind of getting a better look at the fire and the nature of the aether of it? I guess that would be my other prep thing I would ask. Considering how long would it take us to run down from the mercenary company to the Rusty Pirate?
Would have taken you about 15 to 20 minutes in total.
Right, okay.
Running.
During that time...
No, 10 minutes running.
10 minutes running? God, we're knackered.
Yeah. You're all
touch...
sporty types. You won't take exhaustion from running that far.
Do I have to touch the aether to do identify on it? Or can I, once I get close enough, it takes a minute to ritual cast it?
I would say that you could have been preparing the ritual cast on the way down, and you can now let that off now that you're in the flames and things.
Great. Then I have cast identify on the aether flames.
Cool. This is a similar aether to what you've seen with the bears.
Mm-hmm.
Not the bear. Sorry, not the bears. The bear's dad. It's a watered down aether that has been condensed, similar to how you distilled real aether, but it's not quite as potent. But it has been used as an amplification method to cause a very small explosion, like a very small stick of dynamite sort of thing, to become almost nuclear in a way.
The aether fueled the explosion, but is the aether fueling the continuous flames, or will they just die out naturally like flames would if they run out of fuel?
It will die out naturally. It's just what you're sensing. Anybody who is has a connection with aether will feel the residue is burning up into the air.
Fine. Okay. So there's no like extra thing we need to do to put this fire out other than get water on it or just get people out.
Get water
Fine.
on it, yeah.
If I'm being super cheeky, would that identify aether work on the zombies?
Yes, they have the same aether in them, also a little something extra, but you can't detect. You don't recognise what it is.
But it's not aether.
It is aether, but it's a different type of aether that you've not come across.
I'm going to flip back a couple of episodes where Josh was like, Elodie and the personalities can now use identify to identify the type of aether.
It's a known aether. You know what it is.
Now a known aether to you, and it is pure aether, as in...
Good aether.
Good aether. Something has put good aether into these zombies.
Good aether and bad aether.
They're in there together, yeah.
Mixed. Okay. I will sit on that and flip through my notes. Thank you.
In battle, just like, hold on, go look for my notebook.
Yeah, but Elodie and Ember and all of them would get it so much faster than I, Nat, would in this situation.
That's fair. At the end of your turn, we move to Perry's turn.
Cool. It's been a while since there was description around where Perry is and what Perry's seeing. Do a little recap.
Yeah, you are stood outside the Church of Balance at the moment. You can see Sister Abigail's body is in the doorway. The church roof is completely collapsed in on itself. You've just watched Hera charge in and take a couple of shots at Visania. Take a couple of shots at Bram's mother. There are hordes of skeletons and reavers that are coming at all of you to attack. Off in the distance where the tower is, you can see that there's fighting going on there as well.
Okay. I think I'm going to trust that Stacy's okay. I armed her. She's resilient. I think she'll be helping get the kids to safety. I trust her. She's going to be fine. Right? Totally. Absolutely fine. So I'm going to stick to my plan and try and make my way, like maybe take a shot at a few zombies, but I'm trying to just kind of beeline to the cemetery to see if I can stop where the unless hang on one moment. These zombies, these skeletons, is there dirt on them as if they've been animated from the cemetery itself?
Yes.
Well, that's not worth anything then. There goes that plan.
What were you hoping? That they were zombies from elsewhere, or?
I was hoping there was like a tunnel underground and they were all just kind of going through, like when kids tried to go on stage in a school play.
I should say that you can see in the graveyard, Kimdak and some more Reaver grunts have got Tally and Lilla, and they're heading towards the mausoleum that you know is the secret entrance. That Bram's
I
pointed
go
out.
that way.
Yeah. I believe there was one enemy in range of you to take a swing at you, so they will. No, they won't. That was a 15. So they go, and you run past, and you can get into the graveyard. They're about 100 feet away from you.
They hit me. They don't hit me, right?
Don't hit you. No, you can run into the graveyard. When you enter into the graveyard, you're about 100 feet away from where Kimdak and these grunts are.
Okay. I kind of want to go there fast, but I also don't want to charge in going, I'm here. So I'm going to change Eclipse into a great sword because it's a bit less conspicuous. As I kind of make my way through, I'm going to try and get Lilla and Tally away if I can. Maybe talk to Kimmy if possible.
Cool. Okay, so your movement would end with you being about 80 feet away from them. So, but they are still moving as well. Are you trying to be sneaky?
Less sneaky, more quiet. Like, I'm not fully sneaking. I'm just not being overly loud. I will also say my walking speed is 40 foot. So if I'm dashing, I'm get there pretty sharpish.
Yeah, you'll definitely get there on your next turn. Make me a stealth check to be quiet, not to sneak. It's just strange asking for a stealth check for that.
Roll for shush.
Yeah, resist the temptation to go, ah!
Yeah.
Rolled a 5 for an 8.
So as you run through, where you can see that a bunch of these graves have, you can see where the soil has been turned up, where bodies have begun climbing out of them. These are, although you notice that they are older graves, not newer ones. Anything after the rising, bodies would have been burnt. Anything before that, the skeletons would still be in the ground. Because Murkstead wasn't that well populated, so they couldn't exhume all of them to prevent another rising. So that's what's happening. Now, where was I going with that train of thought? Oh, the train of thought I was going with that was you stand on a bone and it cracks, and you watch as Kimdak and everybody turns and looks at you, and he smirks as he sees you, pushes Tally towards the grunts, says something that you can't hear because of how far away. The grunts carry on with Lilla and Tally, and he begins making his way towards you, unsheathing his dagger and his scimitar.
Gimme, we can talk or we can fight or we can do both. Like, I might actually have things to say to you in this weird time.
What's your passive insight by chance?
The insight is 13.
There are tears streaming down his face.
Oh.
Gimme, come on, we can talk about this. I've got a tissue.
He will reply on his turn.
Talking is a free action, Kimdak.
Okay. Yeah, okay.
I've brought my own handkerchief. Thanks, Kimtak.
I didn't want... Hang on. I didn't want any of this, but I need to see it through. If you're going to try and stop me, I'm going to kill you.
Do you know what's in there, Kimmy? What's really in there?
The way to bring my wife back.
More than that. And something tells me it's not quite going to work out like we think it is.
I don't care. I need to get in there. Bastards have just resurrected just brought all of these skeletons out. My wife's bones are mixed in with all of this somewhere. I'm not fucking happy. But I will stop you if I have to.
That's the sunk costs fallacy, guy. Don't fall for a fallacy. It's not too late. We can do something about it. It's not going to work out. I have information that you can use.
Roll me persuasion check, please.
Oh. 17.
He stops in his tracks and looks you up and down. Puts the dagger and the sword away. And goes to turn to walk away from you. Right. I remember you from before. Sweet. I need to carry on what I'm doing. Meet me up there later on. Once all of this has been dealt with, there's nothing I can do now. The Imperials have already taken over the operation. I've got no more say anymore.
Can you just hold off on opening the door until this is all dealt with?
I'll try. And he walks off.
It's something. It's not nothing.
Bram disapproves. Again, we're doing a Dragon Age thing. It's just going to go, you're going to have to choose.
I know, sorry, this has gone on a bit. Can I insight check I'll try. Just to make sure that this guy is not just being... 14, 15, 16, 17.
17. He seems genuine in what he says, although that urgency to try and find a way to bring his wife back is also there, so he could go either way. Just depends on whatever he finds when he gets out there.
Fun. Okay, cool. I end my turn.
At the end of Perry's turn, you hear some fighting happening at the tower. You see some lightning coming from the dock area. There is a swarm of skeletons that is going to run towards you, Perry.
Yeah, cool.
No, they're not. That's going to miss. And, oh, that one might hit. 19 to hit.
19 hits, yeah.
Okay, so... are going to take 10 points of slashing damage.
Bit of raged. Here we go.
10 points of slashing as they basically just throw their spiky bony bits at you, and they're trying to swarm into your position. You can see that some of them are wearing peasants' clothing, workers' clothing. Some of them are wearing smart suits and things that they would have been buried in. These are former residents of the town. More fighting at the tower. More fighting. Another Reaver at the school is going to run into you, Bram. Ooh, that is an 18 to hit you.
Doesn't hit. I just kick him in the shins as hard as I can. Doesn't do damage, but I'm like, just lie down.
Amazing. We're just about to go to break, but just before we do go to break, Udric, your turn will be the first turn that we come to when we come back. But just before then, as the hammer hits into the barrier again and the barrier shatters, Sunny is stood there, sweat pouring off of her face, and she's like, I don't like you. I have a better hammer than you. And she brings her her paintbrush around, and you watch as a very familiar hammer to Perry appears next to her, and she swings it with her hand with the paintbrush, and it flies into Bram's mother, hitting her square in the chest and causing her to skid backwards. and then the hammer comes back and it's floating above her. That's where the hammer went when the fire happened.
That's my girl.
That is where we are going to take a break. We're going to take a short rest. We, the players, are. The characters aren't, unfortunately. Not that many of them have been here at this point. But anyway, we are going to be back in about 5 to 10 minutes. We will see you all soon. Goodbye. Welcome back, everybody. We have had our short rest, and we're going to dive straight into the action again. We are still on round 1 of combat. We are still on round 1 of combat because this is a very, very big combat that spans 3 different levels of the town. So we're going to dive straight in with Udric's turn. I'm not going to give you a recap. If you want the recap, you can go watch the episode. We need to get straight into it and get straight to the action. Udric, what would you like to do? What would you like to have prepared beforehand?
So I would have been waiting until we got as close as possible to the kind of dock area before unleashing my defile ground. However, I think because we kind of got stopped by the kind of zombies and city people attacking, I probably would have like surveyed around the area, seen that there's kind of like cliffs, isn't there? Like there's only really one road up from the docks, so it's quite a kind of enclosed. So yeah, my thing that I would have prepared would have been my defile ground to corrupt a patch of land or area of water in 10-foot radius centered on a point within 60 foot. So yeah, whatever the thinnest point of that road will be, ideally kind of encompassing the cliffs, so that it's all difficult terrain, and anything that takes damage while in that area will take extra damage.
Nice.
I can't control that as well, so maybe my allies don't stand in it.
Good idea. Yeah. So you would have cast that before your actual turn starts. It doesn't cover the entire road area that leads down into the docks, but the drowners aren't particularly intelligent, so they're not going to know to avoid that. So that's fine when they start running up. So that's that done. What would you like to do with your actual turn?
With my actual turn, I am going to. So as the zombies kind of come out and he's taking some attacks, he goes the kind of not quite rage, but the kind of blood mist kind of covers, but remembering his promise to the bear cubs is stops himself from fully transforming into a bear. However, kind of that instinct kind of kicks in, and like the kind of etheric energy ripples down his arm, and maybe like some shards of bone kind of just protrude slightly as if it's almost that. And then these shards continue down the spear that was nicely made for him, and it kind of becomes spiky, and there's like brambles and thistles. This is me casting Shillelagh, and I would like to smack some zombies with my Shillelagh.
Please smack a zombie.
Ember's just like looking at the Aether and just catches you doing that, looks over and is just like, that's new.
It's new for me too. I don't think I can use this. So yes, I'm going to smack with that, and that is 24 to hit.
That is going to hit.
Smack. Max damage, 14.
Oh, lovely. Okay, so you do 14 points of damage as you swing around, and the Shillelagh spear hits into this horde of zombies. Very easy to hit them, but it's the damage that, as you pull away, you watch as one of them slumps to the floor.
I think as well, like Udric's not used this before, didn't expect the kind of area at the end of the spear to expand, so had put that extra bit of push and just like cracks through some skulls.
They have taken a heavy amount of damage from that. Nice, I like it. Anything else on your turn?
I think that's it, yeah. Shillelagh's a bonus action attack, and I am surrounded by zombies, so I'm going to stay put and just keep an eye on things in my defiled area.
Nice. So, at the end of your turn, you hear a lot more fighting happening down in the dock area and up near the tower. And some more rumbles begin to happen where Goggle Springs is. You also hear floorboards begin to crack as if something might burst out of somewhere. I don't know. More fighting. Nothing happens there. You hear for Elodie, Lilly, and Udric, you all have quite high passive perceptions, don't you?
Not perception, no.
No.
11.
Okay. Udric, you hear a scream, like a cry out of pain, as a building just up from where Goggle Springs is, the roof of it collapses inwards.
They hurt that building.
And you hear a cry out in pain. Just sort of like sticking your head around the corner, you can see that Light Hoof, Herbs, and Poultices, the roof has collapsed.
Gonna say we've not clocked where Greta is.
I will shout out something along the likes of that was that potion herbalist collapsing in. Probably want to check there for survivors.
Noted.
Awesome. Okay, now we have some skeletons that are going to go for Perry.
Good.
Hey!
New friends.
First one rolled a 9. Second
Ugh.
one rolled a 13. No, they go block, try and get to you, but don't. Zombie Swarm is going to run over and try to attack Udric for a 19 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
There. That is 13 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oh.
I will say, Udric, that you can read their auras as they're sort of pulling at you. You're like, let me just check your aura a second. But as they're coming towards you, you can see that their auras have got that purplish, aethery hue that you've seen come off of these sorts of creatures before. But there are hints of pink in there as well, which is new.
That's what Udric says.
And as they scratch into you, they leave traces of aether behind, but it just sort of disappears on you as they scratch you. Next, we have an Imperial Grunt, which is going to see the flying dragonkin and is going to take a shot at them.
Friend.
You say quietly into the sky as you float. Friend.
21 to hit you. Does that hit you, Lily? 21?
Oh, me? Beg
You.
pardon.
Who else do you think that will actually...
Oh! And what was it again? Beg your pardon?
21.
It hit me.
That is going to
Friend.
be 7
Friend, why?
points of piercing damage to you.
Repeat?
7 points of piercing.
7.
That one's turn done. There's some more fighting that happens there and there. Miss Faction is going to step forward and she is going to raise her hands outwards, and you watch as these brambles begin to form in her hand and a staff appears as she also casts Shillelagh, and she's going to swing the staff around and try and smack one of the Reaver Grunts, that's what I was looking for, that are attacking you, Bram, as she stood next to you.
It's what it says on the status bar. You know, there it just says Grunt. That's their name.
I am going to ask, as this character has quite a strong connection with you, Sean, I'm going to ask you to roll me a d20, please.
Ooh. Well, that was a 17 on the dice.
That will hit, so she is going to do... Where is she? 1 second, I cannot find her. I don't have her open, do I? No, I don't. Right, let me just open her sheet, sorry. That's why, because she's not in the section that she should be in. Okay, so she is going to do... okay. Hang on, sorry, I just need to get the dice. So she is going to do 7 points of bludgeoning damage.
Beautiful.
And... my word. 10, 20, 22 points of poison damage as you watch as she just obliterates one of these Reaver grunts. And she just looks at you, Bram. She's like, "You're welcome.
Much appreciated, ma'am.
Please, call me Sati.
Miss Hattie?
Satisfaction.
I can't. Oh. I was about to say I
And
can't
finally,
get
we can reveal one of the created NPCs. Thank you, Pixie.
No!
Thanks, Patreon.
We love her.
Wow.
It's definitely a burlesque name, though.
What do you think she does in her downtime, especially with the vines?
She had a youth before she became a proper
True.
lady.
She does have the vibe of a former burlesque star, especially with like, oh, hello.
Ooh. Doing the burlesque act with like tree branches, with like
Yeah.
little
Ooh.
reveals.
I hope that
Little
reveals.
leaves, like.
Yeah.
I hope that reveals to your liking, Pixie. Please let us know in chat.
Thanks, Pixie.
Thank you, Pixie.
Thank you, Pixie.
Okay, so oh, hang on, I didn't mark down where this one was. This one's at the tower. So there's more things happening at the tower. A grunt is going to run up to Bram and attack Bram. No, it's not.
I just turn and go, what do you want? With all the respect due to you, fuck off. Just...
Stacey is currently, I should say, in the playground of the school, unconscious, and is going to roll a death saving throw.
Okay.
And fails the first one.
Evie, I've got it. Don't worry. Yeah,
Please.
Yeah.
More fighting at the tower. Now it is a mage who is at the school. They are going to fire an arcane burst at Vesania.
Rude.
Mean.
That is mean. That is a 19 to hit you, Vesania.
Misses, baby.
Or as you watch as this magic, they sort of spin their staff around and they throw an arcane burst at you, and as it goes to hit into your armor, it just disperses off of it, seemingly not doing anything. There are two more Imperial grunts. Unfortunately, Udric, because you're the only person stood somewhere where they can get to at the minute, they are going to both go for you.
Reasonable. Are they coming from the front or behind?
They are coming from behind.
And I've got zombies to the front of me.
Yes.
Are they going to be...
What a party.
However, the highest I rolled was a 15.
Oh, 15 doesn't hit.
Yeah, so neither of them hit you as they run towards you. The flames of the rusty pirate sort of flare out and sort of cause them to back off a little bit. That means we get to Bram's turn. Bram, is there anything you would like to have prepared beforehand?
Yes. If you're okay for me to sort of meld it in to this, so this would be like two different bonus actions, but I'm kind of combining it in. But I'm saying, basically, as Bram sort of draws his sword, what would be a bonus action as the sword ignites with basically holy fire? And Bram doesn't know what he shouts, but he certainly shouts something in a language that of the Guardians. I cast Healing Word on, because I'm a guardian of justice and protection. There is a protector unconscious there. I'm going to heal Stacey for so that's Healing Word for. She regains beautiful 8 hit points.
Lovely. You used the new version of it, didn't you?
I assume so.
I like the new version of Healing Word and Cure Wounds because they do extra healing.
Yes, so that's 2d4 plus 2, so
Awesome.
8.
Yes.
So she.
You watch as Stacey goes, breathes, and puts her hand underneath her chest and pulls out a dagger that she'd been laying on, and she looks around and she can see the kids, and she begins to get up to begin making her way towards them, although it's not her turn. So
I sort of like, as the sword's coming out, sort of gesture with like, you're doing a great job, protect the children. And now, so there's a grunt in front of me, right?
yes.
Let's get down to business.
The defeat.
The grunts.
The Reavers.
The grunts.
Does a 17 hit?
Yes.
We start with that is 4 slashing, but that is also Oh, 4 fire damage.
8 damage in total.
So 8 damage. You know what? Let's keep this party buster going. That is now. Does 12 hit?
Bear with Caller. Bear with Caller. Your call is important to us. 12 is exactly what you needed.
Met it and bet it. That is 6 points of slashing. That is 7 points of fire.
Oh, hi. Yeah, how would you like to kill him?
I mean, there's a bunch of small children here, but small children need to see someone get decapitated now and again as the sword just comes around and I just take the head off. Fiery, cauterizing smell of meat. Bram's like, focus on other things. Yeah, so shouldn't have threatened my kid, mate.
Yeah, he dies a horrific death.
Is there another? Is anyone else near me?
Yes, you've got another grunt near you and some skeletons.
You know what's fun? Action surge.
Go for it.
Let's just keep swinging. Just keep swinging.
Yeah, because Perry's got 2 skeleton swarms on them, and then the other Reaver grunts are on you. So
I'm just going to keep
on you and Hero.
I'm just going to keep getting them.
Kenya.
Visania, sorry.
Visania.
I'm so used to saying Hero, sorry.
Look, I'm going to change my name in a bit, and then we're all going to have a different name. Anyway, please call me Isaac. Okay, 16 to hit.
That will hit.
8 points of slashing and 12 points of fire.
Oh my word. Okay, how do you want to kill this one?
Back.
Yes.
Again, it's not what one does with a sword, but when you just smack him in the face with the pommel, sometimes you just don't want to get up again as the fire just spreads down. So that grunt's down. Is it any other grunts, or is it just I haven't got skeletons near me, right?
You got 1 swarm of skeletons near you.
You know, sort of as I look over as Visania and my mother are like locked weapon to weapon, and I'm just like, oh, right, okay. I was like pivot to look at the skeletons, and I'm just like, all right, here we go. 21 to hit.
That will hit.
8 slashing and 1 and 2 fire.
Yeah, as you slash into it, the flames on the skeleton sort of flare up a bit, and you watch as some of the jaws fall off, some of the elbow bones fall off, which then means the rest of the arm falls off as well. But yeah, you've done a heavy amount of damage to them. One thing that you do notice, and it is completely unintentional on Visania's part, is Visania is working in tandem with Sunny's attacks. They are proper, like, flowing with each other. Visania's doing the whip attack and then pulling your mother's arm out of the way so Sunny's hammer can smack her in the chest and push her back. And yeah, it's just like a beautiful piece of chemistry there. There you go.
Beautiful. Reminds me what it was like when I used to fight alongside my mother. Oh, good times, good times. And now I have to... Pauses. I hope I don't have to kill her. Oh, no. I do even also have a moment of like, I wonder where Greta is. Oh well. As the skeleton tries to go for my face, I'm like, get off. Stop it. So I think that's 2 actions. That's a bonus action. I got my reaction back. So awesome. See you guys in another hour.
Don't say that. At the end of
next session. Let's be realistic, Tom.
Yeah.
To be fair,
I'm going to work on my Sudoku. Ooh, a 6.
To be fair, you did delete 2 enemies from the massive initiative. Anyway, at the end of your turn, we come to the bottom of the round, and it is Ingrid, who has been here all along. Ingrid ran down with...
Where has she been?
She's with Valak at the minute, and you can see that they are fighting sort of back-to-back against a bunch of more swarms of zombies and more Imperial agents, the ones that aren't on the initiative tracker. Basically, they're in the background doing loads of fighting. You can see that she's using her version of...
We've got enough on the initiative tracker. Fight those ones, Ingrid.
Ching, ching. Sort of, yeah, they're doing background stuff at the minute until directed otherwise. We move to the top of round 2. Don't laugh at the fact that it's the top of round 2.
I will laugh.
Guys, this is the third day of recording.
You see some
slept.
massive explosions coming from the top of the wizard's tower as some green necrotic energy begins to fly out of the windows, and you hear the loud roar of two bears coming from up there.
Good roll.
Yeah. You then see a torrent of flame come from down in the dock area as fire just begins pluming out everywhere. For Lilly, who is flying above and can see everything, you see that a figure wearing a beanie hat on his head has stepped forward and has taken the hat off of his head. And as he's done that, these red scales begin to form up the side of his face with these large red horns protruding out, and he's just burst fire out of his hands and taken out a load of drowners. A new ally, or an ally that you met. Well, Lily doesn't know. Anyway,
Are they hot?
they look very
Yes,
hot
fire
because they've just protruded loads of flame everywhere.
Oh.
Okay, so at the end of that turn, you watch as Jevrik and Zed are still doing their fighting around, but you watch as two more or another figure joins into that fray, and Zed seems to be getting pushed back, and he's in some serious trouble. Undead Perry then goes, and you watch as Undead Perry locks horns with this new draconic figure that has appeared, and they are battling away because you can see what's happening. And now it's Jevrik's turn. Jevrik is going to attack 3 times into Zed. Oh shit, that's a natural 20.
Oh.
Want one of those.
Well, Zed, it was nice knowing you. You were in that one scene, you didn't say anything, you looked mysterious, and now this.
If only we were allowed silvery barbs.
Yeah.
I don't like silvery barbs.
Boo. Silvery
As-
Bob's the DM.
As they ching, 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 fly around, Zed goes to fall back and teleports onto the top of the roof. And as he goes to turn, you watch as a dagger protrudes through the back of his head and out of his mouth. And he slumps to the floor and falls off of the building. Zed is dead.
Zed's dead,
Dead,
baby.
baby. Zed's dead.
Dead. Cross him off my list.
Oh,
Drop
man.
dead Zed.
He dropped dead Zed.
He had a costume that we could have got if we'd got to level 10 friendship. Now that's gone. That's just...
At the end of Jevrik's turn, it is Valek's turn. Remember, talking is a free action. Because there was something that Nat said to me during the break that I think
Valek's
Nat
turn,
wants to
yes.
do now.
Yeah, sorry, I was distracted being like, which one was Zed again?
This is what I'm saying.
He was the roguish type, sort of one of the lower level members of the Sparrows.
Okay. Sorry, Zed. I will mourn you when I remember who you are.
Damn.
That's a very Perry move right there.
Yes. So, talking is a free action. Upon seeing the zombies are infused with both good and bad aether, and remembering what Valek had said about his runes being able to control aether, Ember will shout across to Valek that basically these zombies are controlled by aether. Perhaps you and your abilities might be able to turn the tide. Get them fighting the Imperial agents, or better yet, get them blockading the way up so the drowners don't get up here as well.
You want me to control them?
You can.
I'm not too comfortable with doing that.
Valek, get a grip! The town is on fire and people are dying!
Make me your choice of intimidation or persuasion.
Can I use... Hear me out, Josh. I, Nat, think this is a perfectly rational argument. I don't give a fuck about your ethics. If you are controlling like these zombies are attacking us and attacking innocent civilians. If you can control them to stop them from doing that, this is a logical and tactical thing to do. Can I make this argument with intelligence, not charisma?
Yes.
Thank you.
Oh, good call.
Great. That's going to be a 19.
Okay, I'll try.
Also, it's Ember, so just fire and just like...
Yeah, there's just like little red feathers, just
Yeah.
kind of like little flicks of flame.
Needs to make a check. Okay. Right. I can. I can't control them, but I can sense that there's 2 different types of aether in all of the undead in the area. I can expand the good if you want. I don't know what it's gonna do though.
Well, do that. Stop the dark. Savannah's likely going to be targeting that. Reduce her power over them.
Okay. And he watches he begins to push this magical energy inwards, and his runic magic goes like from an orange colour to a brilliant white-blue type colour, and the runes are forming up around his hands, and he's like, okay, shuts his eyes, and as he opens them, you can see they flood with pink as he explodes a shockwave outwards, and you watch as all of the zombies that are on the upper level all collapse to the floor, as do all of the drowners, because they're undead.
That'll do.
They've all collapsed on the floor, and they begin shaking violently. You will find out what happens with that on the layer action.
Oh no.
Great work, Valak. This is definitely not going to go wrong at all.
As we watch his things just...
The only undead that has not been affected by this is Undead Perry. Or Perry.
Has Undead Luca been affected by this?
He's on the floor, yes. He's dropped the doctor.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Question mark?
Question mark. At the end of Valak's turn, it goes to Merida's turn. Merida sprouts wings out of her back. She's on the bottom level as well, and she flies up and meets Lilly face to face. Well, hello there. What was that? Why do we? I think we're just going to start kicking things into the water now. Is everybody okay?
Well, no. But I can't. There's something about good ether and bad ether, and the good ether got pushed up a bit, so now they're all flopping. So probably, but don't touch the flopping fish people in case they explode.
Right, okay. I'm going to go deal with that other undead down there because she is a bitch, and she flies down and
silly bitch.
sort of flying rugby tackles into Undead Perry, and they both go through the deck and into the water, and you can see that they're fighting in the water, and you watch as the red scale dragonkin man just sort of bows his head, and you can hear him say the words, "I understand, my queen," and then he moves off.
Don't go, I was gonna come and help you. Where are you going?
Just flying after him.
Help me, you silly hot man.
You watch.
I understand, my queen.
Yeah.
Concerning.
You watch as he
Specifically.
You watch as he comes round the corner up towards the Rusty Pirate. You can see Udric stood at the top, and he's got a small boy and a very heavily pregnant woman with him, and he's shielding them as he's bringing them up the ramp.
Wait, so is he good team or bad team?
Udric would recognise him. This is Ren, the fisherman, who gave you the bear mission.
Ren the fisherman.
He was a dragon.
Queen?
Sorry?
Bram's saying he was a dragon. I'm saying, who's he calling queen?
Oh, he was saying that.
I heard he was a drag queen.
Also in the burlesque show. There's actually a really hearty cabaret in this town.
Well, in the fighting pits, we've established isn't just fighting; it's also entertainment. So you know, the show is in between, kind of like the halftime entertainment.
The drag pit.
Wonderful queer scene in this town that we just haven't tapped into.
Amazing.
You've not found it yet, no. But he is leading them up towards the safe spot because he's heard Corvu flying around.
Yeah.
Good.
Leave! Thanks, Corvu.
The tower has more fighting going on there. There's an Imperial Grunt who is unfortunately going to come for Udric.
Yeah.
22 to hit.
Oof. Yep.
Yeah, that is going to be 5 points of slashing damage as he attacks you with the short sword, and that has completely disappeared.
Oh, I lost
there
a
you go.
bit of my pen. Sorry.
Okay.
Nat got scared by the violence.
That's an unusual freeze. Just blanked out from reality.
Bamf.
Whamf.
But yes, that was 5 points of slashing damage to you, Udric, as the Imperial Grunt slashes into you. That drama can't do anything. Lily, your turn.
Okay. So basically, what I was planning is just all being changed. So it's okay. Oh. So all the fishy people are floppy. Can I? Anyone else down in the lower level fighting, or is everyone gone?
Everyone's sort of stood around like, what's happening? Why are they all suddenly falling on the floor? You can see a large walrus-looking man in his full Vari form is there with a bident in his hand, with a drowner on the end of it. Sort of throws the drowner off. Like, okay, fair enough.
Okay, I'm gonna fly a little bit closer so they can hear me. Be like, come up the beach. Be careful of the spiky ground. Don't touch that, and don't touch any of the floppy people. Come up here in case they get up or anything. Get up.
Okay, right. You with me points towards Zatany, who's also down there, and they begin making their way up. I don't think there was anybody else there other than Merida. Let me just double check.
There might be some random guards around. You know.
Oh, Thaddeus was there. Thaddeus runs up as well.
Talking random
Thaddeus,
guards.
who was there all along.
Hey, Fluffy.
All along. Okay.
Awesome. Anything else on your turn, Lily? Because you've not used an action.
I haven't. Okay, since I don't have to go down anymore, I will turn, see friendos, like, probably head towards Goggle Springs or something. Sword, go help.
Light Hoofs. Udric said something was happening at Light Hoofs.
Udric goes, yeah, really, something is, as he's being pommeled by various different Imperial grunts who have run over to him.
Excuse me, Josh, I'm literally right here.
Yeah.
Udric says,
All that,
Come on,
yeah.
Come on, Josh. It's
I'm
a conveying
sorry.
grunt. It's a good fatherly grunt of like, yep.
Sword goes help Udric.
Also, to make me an attack roll for
Go,
sword.
sword, go. Yep. Sword is going to
So
kayak.
what's pummeling Udric?
Three Imperial grunts.
Oh, grunts. I was like,
some
it's not.
zombies, I think, still.
Did the
The
zombies,
zombies
fall
have all
down?
collapsed.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So it's not as bad as it was about 5 seconds ago, but
That's a 17.
Nice, that will hit.
go for it.
Yes. And that's an 8 points of damage.
Lovely jubbly.
And I've done a tiny bit of flying. Do you reckon I've got any more just to try and get a little closer so I can help Udric myself?
If you'd like to, yes.
Yes, please.
Yeah, you can get a little bit closer to help Udric out.
Da-da-da. But high enough so they can't grabby me. I don't want to be grabbied. Yeah. I am going to, if I can aim it correctly, can I use some dragon's breath and just go bleh
Yeah, go for it.
without hurting Friendo?
Yeah, you can do that without hurting. You can do it. You can get an angle while flying up to breathe flame on all of the Imperials that are fighting against Udric at the minute.
I'm trying to help. That's a bonus action. Okay. It's a 15-foot cone, please. Each creature makes a dexterity saving throw, please. In my 15-foot.
Oh my god.
Please, thanks. Cool, thanks.
That's 2 natural 20s and an 18 for a 20.
Well, that's rubbish.
Tell them we hate them.
Yeah.
Oh.
At least they weren't attacks.
Oh wait, my shiny ability that I put on myself means I'll get 1 point extra, so it's a 16, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But so they'll still pass, but do they take half damage?
A dragon's breath.
I think so, yeah.
Cool,
My
I'm
brain
alright with that.
doesn't fully read correctly. Ugh. I should roll for damage. A 7.
Take 3 damage. Sorry, I'm just having to find them all. That's not the one. There's another one. There we go. There we go. Yes, so you breathe fire on them and they start to catch on fire. It sort of engulfs them with the fire from the Rusty Pirate as well, and it causes them to flinch. And I will.
Green? Be green?
Green flames, yeah. It's acid, isn't it? Is it green
Yeah, it's
flames or
acid.
acid? Yeah.
I'm acidy.
Yeah, but highly flammable. So the flames sort of up from the fire as well. Anything else on your turn?
That was my bonus action. My plans changed. I have a quarterstaff. So anyone that's grabbing Odric specifically, I'm gonna whack him.
Go for it.
15?
15 hits.
Oh, cool. That's a 3. Sorry, that's rubbish, but
Damage is damage is damage. There we go. As you smack a grunt. Yeah. Anything else?
no, we've done everything now.
Nice. You watch as Zatanir, Merida's bodyguard, runs up alongside the Dragonkin gentleman called Ren, and they begin making their way to listening to what Lilly had said. Zombie Swarm and Drowner Spawn Swarm do absolutely nothing. Now we get to the lair action. There's a lot of things before the lair action. As we get to the lair action, just trying to think of how many things are going to happen on this. 2 things happen. The first thing is you hear 2 massive roars come from the water area where Merida had smashed into Undead Perry as a draconic skeleton bursts out of the water and tries to fly up. As it does, a majestic golden dragon rips out of the water and bites into this thing's neck and throws it down into the dock, and they sort of begin tussling with each other. Merida is an elder dragon.
Oh, friend. Oh,
Big.
pretty friend.
The bodies of the zombies and the drowners begin to convulse and shake, and you watch as the purple veins across their skin begin to turn pink in hue, and then they all just open their eyes all at once, and they all just sit up and just look around and begin rubbing their heads. And Elodie, for Udric specifically, who is next to a large number of them, what's happening? What's going on? Where am I? I remember dying. What the Imperials? He just watches all of the undead and drowners turn on their allies.
Are they still like half rotten corpses?
You watch as their skin begins to mend, and you have just unlocked, and this is something that was going to happen at some point, you've just unlocked a new species called the Aether Risen.
Ooh.
Reborn.
Basically, yes. Next is...
For copyright reasons, no.
Exactly.
Is that also happening with the skeletons?
No.
Because I'm just like scared because I'm back from the dead. I'm like, I'm sorry.
My skin.
Where's me muscles?
Where's me beard?
When it is
How does this work?
when it is somebody else's turn, I will take all of the zombies and drowners out of the initiative, and they will become background fighters. So that is a large chunk of the combat gone.
Shout out to Ember. Absolutely terrifying.
However, it is War's turn.
Oh, what does she want?
Me?
Mummy, stop it.
War is going to make one attack against Visania, sorry, and then is going to move towards Bram and is going to make 2 attacks against Bram. So
Any recognition in her eyes when she's looking at me?
I'll come to that in a minute.
Yeah.
So the attack against Visania first is a natural 1, so that's not going to hit at all, even with the pluses. So yes, as she brings the hammer down, you just use the whip bit. Actually, no. How do you deflect the attack? I keep narrating things for people. How do you deflect it?
I think that at the moment the sword is kind of in is in form at the moment, but I'm kind of like preparing to turn it into a blade. So I think I know that I'm making it shorter, so she's aiming for like a longer distance, and I'm kind of actually more stepping into her space, and then around that. So I am not where she was.
Amazing. Okay, you will get an opportunity attack as she moves away from you and she charges towards Bram. Bram, you're going to take 2 attacks.
That is I can do
And then one of those was a natural 1. The other one was a 17.
that is a 20 to hit her.
20 does hit, yes.
Oh, thank you. Thank you very much.
Just hit her in the back of the head.
I'm going to try. 5 plus 8. That's 13.
13 damage.
Thanks, Cuz.
As she goes to charge away, you just slash at her and catch her side as she runs, and she charges towards you, Bram. Hammer up, and she brings it down. You block with your shield, and then she goes for another swing as she tries to sort of bring the hammer round for a sort of wide swing. And
I almost feel like, because you say this one also missed.
yes,
Like, because the shield, I've sort of said it strapped my arm. I kind of put my hand up, catch the arm, and go, "Look at me. Look at what you're going to do."
you are such a disappointment. Pathetic. Should have killed you a long time ago. Should have left you in the woods with the wolves.
Oh, I missed you, Ma. Dad sends his regards, by the way.
Her eyes change colour for a second, and she shakes her head. She's like, "You
Focus on me.
Dare
Focus.
say his name." And then she slams the hammer into the ground. I need both Visania and Bram and Misfaction to roll me dexterity saving throws, please. Sean, I'm going to ask you to roll the d20 for Misfaction.
3 times to do NPC stuff.
Bram plus a D4 for you. Remember.
Beautiful. Thank you.
It's cocked. Let's do this.
Okay, so Bram, what did you roll?
With the D4, 19.
Pass. Visania?
21.
Pass. And then Misfaction. What did you roll, Sean? Sorry?
14 dice.
14. Okay, so she fails.
No.
No.
Sorry, Pixie.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. She is going to take 25, 28. She's going to take 28 points of. Where is her damage? 28 points of slashing damage. You two will both take 14.
Ooh.
As you watch as these spectral blades form around flaming swords, sort of spiral around you, protecting your mother and causing you to sort of have to block and parry each of these attacks, and some of them get through and cut you in certain ways as she uses Blade Storm. That is the end of her turn. Skeletal.
Before we go in, is
Yes.
Bless still up? Because she's taking damage.
Oh, yes.
Oh, highly likely.
I hate to be the guy, but it's always useful. Yeah.
That's a waste of a nat 20, but yes.
Hey.
You still got Bless up, yeah, cool. Right, Skeleton Swarm now. This one is on Peripatea, so it's going to attack Perry twice.
Oh,
I rolled a 6 twice, so that's a 10 twice.
aha, come at me, bro. You missed me, bro.
They're chattering away, trying to get at you. Oh, I should say, actually, you do have a special ability. When they are within 5 feet of you, you cannot hear anything because they are chattering so loudly.
So loudly.
So loudly.
Clickety click click, sir.
Have like those chattery teeth in their mouth that you can wind up.
Yeah. You watch as some of them stop to go. Right.
Has everyone seen Legion? I think it's like season 2 or 3. There's like chattery teeth people. It's like everyone gets this chattery teeth disease, and they just stood in rooms like.
Definitely don't
terrifying.
watch that
Look
now.
up that scene.
That
Oh.
sounds horrifying.
It's one of
Really
the
good
one of
series.
the Cenobites in Hellraiser does that. Yeah.
At the end of their turn, off camera, sort of, just slightly, but on the other end of town, we watch as Luca Brightac sits up, completely pink, all over, looks around. Where the bloody hell out? Udric, where are you? Udric!
Oh,
Why am I back in Murkstead?
go get your wife! Everyone's getting united.
I'm completely unrelated to you. I now have competition.
He's literally come back from war and just been like,
You might have to accidentally die. It's a grunt's turn. This Reaver grunt is going to move up to Vesania, who now has nobody around to attack you. That is 16 to hit, which I don't think hits.
Nope, it does not.
Okay, that's the end of their turn.
not
Death saving.
now, Grunt.
The death saving throw for Calder, who passes, so he has 1 pass, 1 success. There's a fight, some more fighting that happens. I've been waiting for this. Right, the cracking floorboards that you heard before are burst, and the complete and utter front of Goggle Springs is destroyed as a large Aether mech suit of armor bursts out, and you can hear the maniacal laughter of granddaughter and grandmother, as Agnes Gogglespring, the grandmother, is inside the suit of armor. I've got it at work! Starts punching zombies, and on the top holding...
No, don't push the zombies!
Not the zombies, sorry. Imperial agents.
Punch it
It's just some zombies go, what's going on?
young Agatha, all grown up, and oh no!
And then there's Agatha on the top, who's got is taking a play out of Tony's book and has a rather large Gatling gun and is just firing magical arcane blasts at all the Imperial agents who are diving around and trying to get away from the combat.
As
And
a
they
kid.
are both laughing and having a whale of a time. Kimdak
Oh.
stops and looks towards you, Perry. Right, so are you going to try and stop me, or are you coming with me? Or are you going to go back and help your friends? Up to you what you want to do either way.
Can't hear you. The skeletons are chattering. What are you saying?
Oh,
Can I
right, yeah,
read
you can't
lips?
hear me. I was going to keep walking.
I'll catch you up, buddy. Well, you're not my buddy. You've done some fucked up shit. I've done some fucked up shit. So, buddies in fucked up shit.
What you will notice is one of the grunts, the grunt that had been given Tally tries to resist a little bit, and this grunt slaps Tally across the face. And as that happens, just as Kimdak turns round, and you watch as Kimdak just walks up to him, grabs him by the throat, and just crushes his head, and then throws his body off the cliff. You don't
I agree
hear what he
with this action.
says.
Chill. So chill.
So chill. You don't hear what he says to him, but it's something along the lines of, I said that she wasn't to be harmed. If you can lip read, which I'm guessing you probably can. So, because that's another key skill I think people should have. We now go to another Reaver who is going to attack Vesania with an 18 to hit.
Still misses.
Vesania, it's your turn.
Cool. So who's on me? There's a Reaver. Are they both Reavers?
2 Reavers on you, yes. There's one skeleton horde that is on Bram. The other 2 are with Perry at the moment.
And I'm grappling
And-
war.
And you're
Yes.
locked in combat with war.
I am not interested in these Reavers at all. Which I will tell them to the face. Just go away.
Oh,
I do not have time for you.
single tear. I thought we were doing a good job.
No. I'm not wasting you. Yeah, two opportunity attacks. I do not give a fuck. I'm just going to walk the combat and just...
Are you going to walk away from them?
Yes.
Where are you going?
Ooh. A Brenner.
Okay, cool. They're both going to make opportunity
Actually, no,
attacks.
I'm going to attack one of them first.
Cool.
And then use the other one, so...
Yeah, so they would have used opportunity attacks, neither of them would have hit you.
Okay, but yes, that is just going to definitely a hit. So that's an 18 plus 8. So that is going to use that as a green flame blade. So that is 6 points of fire damage on the first one with 13 points of slashing. And then finish, and then 5 points of fire on the second one as the flame jumps off.
One of them looks like they are on their last legs, and the other one's face gets scorched.
Super. I also missed did I miss the fire on the first one? So that's also 6 points of fire on the first one.
Oh, the first one just melts then.
Okay. Fantastic. So then I'm going to walk away from the second.
But even though I rolled for 2 of them, both of them missed anyway. So
fantastic. I would then like to go and use my bonus action. So I'm going to do a whole bunch of things with this one. Oh, that is a natural 20, baby.
Go for it. Is this against the second one that you attacked?
No, it's against a Brenner.
Okay, cool.
War. So remind me what I am doing.
Hitting her with a whip?
I am. So that's natural 20. So that's double the dice plus a thing.
Double the dice and then take your weapon's normal dice and maximize that.
8. And does that count for everything that I'm doing with this one, with the smites and everything?
No, you double the dice for everything, but the maximum dice is just on your initial damage.
That's fine. Cool. That's good. So I'm going to have to do math here for a second.
Paladin math.
Was this against an undead?
Nope.
All the way to find out.
It's a Brenner. But with my bonus action, I'm also doing a thunderous smite because I can layer these. So that's going to be 4d6. Okay, so that is 8, 16, 24, 25, 35 slashing, 11 radiant, 10 thunder damage, and she needs to make a strength saving throw.
That's a 16. If that fails, she will use a legendary resistance.
That is fair. No, it is 16, so meets it, beats it, but she knows I'm coming for her.
Yeah.
And I just kind of yell at her from behind going, your family care for you very much. Do not let the Imperium twist you into who you're not supposed to be. Stand down.
Amazing.
Eyes on me, Ma. Eyes on me.
I'm gonna make this even more complicated, this entire combat, and I'm gonna do a legendary action. Just to throw that in there.
To just surplex me or what?
Bram, can you make me a wisdom saving throw, please?
Oh no. So 22 at the D4. 24 wisdom.
Your mother leans into you and goes, "Oh, son, please help Mummy and get rid of this pest that seems to be barking up the wrong tree." She tried to induce violence, which would have done some damage to you, but would have forced you to attack Visania.
I just want to lean back and go, no.
Her eyes go flaming red, and she's like, "Resistant little shit. Get that from your father."
You loved him, and he loves you, and he wants me to help you. And I think even as fire starts filling up my eyes as well, I'm just like, come on. Remember who you are. Remember, you're a protector. Protect this town. Protect me. Protect your grandchild. As I gesture over,
Make me a persuasion check with advantage.
Man, power of the grandbaby.
He's canonically a cutie.
Does she know?
No, she
She
doesn't.
does. She does now. So it was a 13, but I can add a superiority die. That's now a 19.
You've got the D4 as well.
I've also got a D4. That that is now a 22.
The colour, the purple, is still very prominent in her eyes because of the mutations that she has undergone to become the Horseman of War. But you see her stony gaze, the stare that she has, you see it falter and tears begin to form in her eyes, and she shakes her head and she looks over and she sees Oro's hat, your hat, from when you were a child, and she drops the hammer on the floor and falls to her knees.
I go down with her, and I know it's not my turn, but I'm trying to sort of hold on to her and hug her. As I look up, as the son is just holding his whip, it's like, I could, this counts as prone. I'm like, no, this is good. It's very funny because she's into hugs now. I was like, do you want to come join it? I mean, you tried to beat up my mum, but we could all do a cuddle puddle. Anyway.
I do not have time for this.
I do! meanwhile, the librarians are like, help!
Another legendary action is going to get used as the undead dragon Perry kicks the golden one off of it, flies up and lands directly next to Elodie and Udric and begins to prepare a breath attack. It's not its turn, so it can't do it, but it is right in your faces.
Does the mayor not get an opportunity attack?
The mayor will get an opportunity attack. I mean, I don't even know why I bothered rolling.
What
The mayor
a
has got a
sentence.
+17 to attack, so...
What of the mayor?
Why isn't the Mary doing everything?
This is Messiah's
Why are
point.
we doing things?
There's an actual dragon.
Actually, didn't actually do that much damage. 12, 14, 17... 17 plus 10, so 27 plus 48 fire.
Not that much.
Not that much.
More
It
than
was
we do
more
in combat.
once I started counting it. Plus another 18, so did 35 points of damage in total to Undead Perry.
I have a question. This is a skeleton of a dragon.
Yes. Think of
What
it
is
like
it?
a Draco Lich.
But like if it's like if it's like a zombie dragon, it has a belly and a throat. If this is a skeleton of a dragon, what is it preparing to breathe at us?
It's like a combination of the two.
Okay.
Gas.
mix.
Just trapped.
Trapped wind.
Yeah. Also, its teeth are going.
Just bone dust. Right, so now it is an Imperial Grunt who is going to try and take a swing at Udric.
Just go.
No, it's not.
Just go.
It's not worth it, mate. Leave
not
this
worth it.
dragon.
Visania, you take a shot from a revo. 21 to hit.
Okay, that actually does hit me.
Is she within 5 feet of me now?
Yes.
Clunk. Reroll disadvantage.
No, that misses.
I'm hugging and my shield just comes over like clink.
You hear more fighting.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You hear more fighting happening both at the tower and down in the streets.
Right.
Elodie, it is your turn. Or Ember, should I say.
There you go. Okay. So many things. First point will have just, as Valak had done the whole thing, would have been like, excellent work, Valak, well done, really good. I know I sound very angry right now, but I honestly mean it. And then we'll have turned...
Knock, knock, knock.
I am not at my turn yet. This is pre-turn.
Not here.
And then as soon as the ex-zombie people, the Aether-risen people had started to get up, we'll have turned to Jian and said, take them to the farm. There's a clear path now. Go. And hopefully she will do that.
Yes, she will out of turn because she's not actually in the initiative, but she will meet up with Ren and Zatanir and the family that's there, along with some other civilians that have come from the main street, and they will all begin heading off that way. So I'll take those two
with the
off.
zombies, the Aetherisen, take them as well.
Oh yeah, you can take them as well. Yeah. So they start. Everybody starts leaving.
Great. I think was the plan initially was to try and get to Greta's. How far away is the Lighthoof Herbs and Poultices from the Rusty Pirate?
It's quite close to where the Shady Gull is, which is on the corner of the... So if you were to run up the road, it's probably 150 feet away in total.
That's still like so many turns of just running. I cannot get there quickly. But we do have Granny in a mech.
You do have a granny in a mech.
Just firing guns into the air now.
I think, Ember looks as if... And how many Imperial agents are left around Udric?
3.
3, great. Ember will look like she's about to start running down the road and then see the dragon just land next to us and just, oh, shit! And then try and yell over, Agnes! Save Miss Livetooth! Her house is falling down! I don't know if that will get heard. Hopefully.
Roger!
Love her.
My favourite. And I think there was a moment where she would have tried to go to the Lighthoofs and tried to shoot one of the Imperial agents on the way. But as a dragon has just I definitely cannot do anything against this dragon, has just landed next to us. I think there is a moment where she just goes, "What did you have in mind?" Is just staring at the dragon.
You just hear a voice in your head. Oh, you've just done everything that I wanted you to do. Well done.
Is it not a good thing? Why are you saying it so creepily? I thought this was a good thing.
Sorry, this is my default setting. Everything I have done to benefit you.
I don't understand. Even killing Rodney.
There are methods to my madness. I'll see you at the top.
Are you not going to help? I might not get there.
Nothing.
For fuck's sake. I guess I'm going to try shoot a dragon.
Shoot a dragon, please.
I suppose.
We always knew it was going to end like this, didn't we?
I might need to load the dragon's stats up.
Why did you bring it into the fight if you didn't have them?
I've got them. They're open now. Because there's 2 forms. There's the non-dragon form and the dragon form.
Great.
Gally Perry.
Okay. That is a 31 to hit.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I'd say that hits.
Great. So that is going to do 17 piercing, 2 fire, and 2 ice.
So 21 damage in total. Does it have any resistances to any of those things? No.
But I think at this point, if dragon is in play, will as firing, Aravis is going to come into play as well, and wings will just start spreading out of Ember's back. And because Ember, I think they are going to be, because usually they're kind of like spectral and a little bit radiant at the top and a little bit necrotic at the bottom. I think with the evolved mutagens, these actually do look more like phoenix wings that just sort of unfurl from behind her. So we'll fly up as well and shoot it straight where the brain should be, I guess. Oh no! As it's opened its mouth, I'm going to shoot it right down its throat.
Boom! Go for it.
So, that was it. I did the shooting. I gave you the damage.
It was 31. It was
That is true.
damage.
There was me thinking you had 2 attacks for a second, and then realised no, this is Elodie.
It's Ember.
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 But yes.
Avarice. Ah.
Soon. So, like another level, I will actually have enough levels in Blood Hunter to actually have 2 attacks. But that's it. That's all I got.
Awesome. At the end
I guess we'll try and fly up and away a little bit to try and keep. I don't really want to keep its focus on me, but try and keep it looking up away from Udric, because Udric's got enough problems at the moment.
Okey-dokey.
Thanks, Dad.
I believe in you, Udric.
I love that it doesn't change in tone or pitch, regardless of the situation.
But we get it exactly.
As you tried to shoot it, it looks towards you, and the flames in its eyes just flare up purple. Can you make me, before Perry's turn, this is a legendary action, can you make me a Constitution saving throw, please?
No. 9?
No, unfortunately not. You are going to take... Oh, that was really low. That was 3 1s. And then this. So that is going to be... Oh, you are going to take 10 points of necrotic damage, and your hit point maximum is reduced by that amount.
I am resistant, so I only take 5.
Nice. And now it is Perry's turn.
Cool. Are the skelly boys still chattering in my face?
Yes.
I will. And how far away is Kimmy?
He is about 90 feet, because he's moved a little bit.
Okay. I will Misty Step away from the skelly boys so we don't have to disengage. And that will take me 30 feet towards, and then I will dash up and be like, hey, I'm coming with. You said you'd try, and you can be a little bit easier with someone else along, and I can see we can get on the same page about what you think is going to happen when everything happens.
He stops. The other grunts have all at this point gone into the mausoleum, so they can't see or hear what is happening, and he turns to you. I don't think I've got all of my men's trust anymore. I think they're all going to turn on me, stab me in the back and all that. I can't have you come in as an ally. Put these on, and he gives you some manacles. Put these on so it looks like I've taken you prisoner, but... And then he unscrews one of the bolts. You can take them off whenever you need to.
I don't like it, but fine. But you need to spill what you think's happening here. Because you're making a mistake. You're being manipulated.
I'm starting to get that. I honestly think that I still think that there is a way to bring my wife back to life. But the way that these Imperials are going about things, it's... Even my moral compass is being tested, and that's saying something.
Yeah. I mean, no one, like Taliana, like I got the memories back from when I was the sweetie. And Taliana, there's no one else that deserves to be brought back to life more than her. I'm just so sorry that I wasn't in town when it went down. But this isn't the way. This will bring her back and destroy her at the same time.
I've worked my whole life to bring her back. I lost her. I lost my son. I can't do without either of them. I need to get them back.
Wait. Your son?
Yes, he was taken away when the vermin came across the town, and I've never seen him.
I have some news that is about to blow this out of the water. His name's Valakai, something like that.
Valak, yes.
He's down there.
What?
I don't know how he got in touch with the other mercenaries. He's kind of just given Udi a massage. But he's there. He was introduced to me as your son.
He grabs you by the shoulder plating on your new gauntlet that you wear. He grabs you by that and pulls you right into his face. You better not be fucking with me.
No, I just saw you destroy a guy's head in your fist.
This changes everything. I'm not ready to see him yet. Come with me. And he drags you into the mausoleum. And
You don't have to drag me. I'm coming.
you are effectively out of the combat, but I will keep you in the initiative so you can still do things with Kimdak. But I'll take Kimdak out of the initiative. So your RP can be on your turn. Between the two, okay?
Shame Perry's not seen the connection of like to be like, yeah, your son he's doing real well. Did you see?
Yeah.
He just raised the dead.
What do I know about him? He gives good massages.
That's it. That's all I know. As far as I'm concerned, he's a professional masseuse.
Also, I think some pirates kidnapped him. I just...
Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah, it's the end of my turn. I might hit a rage, as subtle a rage as I can do, just in case someone tries to hit me with something. You know, it'd be good to have some advantage on something.
Cool. So Kimdak will put the shackles on you, but again, they're loose, so you can take them off. But he puts your arms in front of you rather than behind you. And as he leads you into the mausoleum, you can tell as you go down that it is a very sort of narrow passageway. Any sort of fighting that is done down here, you're going to be at a severe disadvantage, especially you with your scythe/greatsword. You're not going to be able to swing that around down here if you do get into a fight. It's going to be fisticuffs. Not even enough space for somebody to get around you and fire a ranged weapon off or anything like that.
I'll figure something out.
But at the end of your turn, there is more fighting that happens at the tower. Thaddeus runs past up from the docks and begins making his way up top. He's not following instructions of leave the town. He's going to get his wife and also his children that are at the school. A skeleton swarm that was on Perry is going to move out of the graveyard and move towards Visanya and Bram. Not going to get within range of the pair of you to start off with.
But we can hear them coming because they're chattering.
You can hear them chattering and they're coming. They're having a massive conversation amongst themselves.
Oh, Mary. Oh.
Joda, the wizard, there's more fighting that happens in the tower. Sunny summons another barrier and then sort of puts her hand out and begins healing Sister Stacy. Talia, can you please roll me 3d8?
Yes, baby girl.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sorry, I can't read what 8s are for some reason. I don't know why I can't. 12.
So Stacy will heal another 12. So she's on 20 hit points now. Yes, Udric, your turn.
Okay. There's still kind of Imperial agents around, aren't there?
Yes, you've got the three that are on you and a dragon that's within 10 feet of you.
Within 10 feet doesn't help me. But there are kind of... actually, it might do. So the defiled ground is kind of like... for like point of reference, I'm kind of imagining Princess Mononoke. You've got that kind of living oil-esque kind of stuff. I can move it towards me from where it's currently bottlenecking, but presumably with the drowners alive, that's not needed. So I'm going to move it 30 foot backwards. I would like it to encompass me, the 3 soldiers. Is the dragon in the air?
No, it's on the floor, so you would hit the dragon in it as well if you wanted to.
Okay. So yeah, if I can get the dragon, the 3 agents, and anyone else unlucky enough to be within 10 radius of that circle. And then, with my action, I'm going to... Udric kind of pulses with this kind of purple energy that just kind of ripples out from the tree-like tattoo on his back, invigorates this kind of oil slick defiled ground around him. I'm casting at level 3 Wither and Bloom.
Nice.
Can everybody in that radius please make a Constitution saving throw? Apart from allies, I can exclude allies from that.
So in total, there are currently 3 Imperial grunts on you, but there are 5 in this area in total. So the other 2 will also take damage from this as well. So I shall roll from them. 1 was an actual 20. Do you say Constitution save?
Con save.
I don't think I've got a very high plus on that. Oh, +2. So I've got a 22, a 20, and the rest are all 12 or below for the
Okay.
grunts.
The DC is 16, so the 20 and the 22 pass, but everyone else fails. Cool. Do you want me to just roll 1d4 for the extra necrotic for everyone in the region?
Sorry. Yeah, 1d4 will be easier. The dragon passed. It rolled a 19 naturally
Yeah, all good.
for a 25.
Well, everyone takes at least half. Oh, it's necrotic, so unless they are... what do you call it?
The dragon's not going to take any of this damage. It's immune to
They're
necrotic
immune.
damage.
Okay. Well, that is fine. You would do it. Maths 17, 19 on a failed save, 9 on a successful save.
Right. So
And I also get to roll 3 of my hit dice for as the energy that kind of saps into them and kind of starts to wither them and cause them to be affected by this kind of corrupted ether, invigorates moi.
as it tries to invigorate you, you find that nothing happens as the dragon has life suppression. As long as you're within 60 feet of it, you can't regain hit points.
That's rude.
Be rude.
Okay, well, I guess nothing happens then.
You
I've spent most
do,
of the hit points.
I will say that you do melt
Oh,
1, 2.
I melt. Oh, bye everyone. Bye.
see you next season.
I should have finished my sentence. You do wither and bloom 3 of the Imperial grunts, the 3 that were around you, because they'd all taken damage. The other 2 are within 10 feet of you. They've taken both of them are on 1 hit point, I'm going to tell you, because you did 19 damage.
Cool. Yeah, they all just get completely just mummified, just like dried out like beef jerky.
Lovely. Right. At the end of your turn, Ulthar comes up the ramp and is going to attack the dragon. He's not going to run past. He wants to get rid of this dragon. So, Evie, can you please roll me 2d20, please?
That I can do. Don't know why I sounded so chipper about it.
You're getting to roll your arch enemy. Yeah.
Was it 20 and a 19?
20 does hit. So this is going to be both do hit, but this is going to be 9 plus 4 is 13 plus 9 is 22, so 22 points of damage there. Does it have resistance to lightning? It does not, so it's fine. Ooh, that was high. 17, 24, 26 plus 5 is 31, so it takes another 31 after that, so takes 50 points of damage in total. The dragon's not happy about that. My math might have been off by a couple of points there, but it was quick. That is his turn done. Agatha is shooting a bunch of the Imperials. You can see they're starting to flee now.
Am I the only one who feels a little bit sorry for the Imperials?
They are getting bitch slapped. I think we might finish this combat in this session. I thought it was going to be a 2-session combat.
Is Agatha doing anything to try and get Greta?
Yes, they Agnes hasn't had a turn yet, but they are beginning to move in that
Oh, it's
direction.
Agatha's. Right, yeah.
Yeah, Agatha is sat on top of the mech suit. You hear a ginormous roar come from behind where the Draco Lich Perry thing is, and you watch as a giant ogre jumps off of the cliff and grabs the dragon, smashes it down to the floor, and begins sort of punching it. Leave Miss Elodie alone!
What?
An ogre falls.
Rodney's back!
Aether risen Rodney.
I got my dad back! I got my mum back!
He was the one NPC on your side that didn't take that initial damage because he was already dead. And when you see that, Elodie, Ember, it clicks in your head what the voice was saying to you.
It's all in your benefit.
Shadow Elodie or Minerva killed Rodney to infect him with pure Aether which you now realise she is made of, in order to free him of his curse.
Right.
Oh, it's all complicated and nonsense. You hear screams coming from Great Shop.
Don't put yourself down, Josh. It's your world. You don't have to call it nonsense.
No.
All my bullshit.
What the total shit?
Rodney was my favourite NPC as well. I had to bring him back.
Thank
Anyway,
you.
another skeleton is going to charge out of, or skeletal swarm is going to charge out and make its way towards Visania and Bram. Nothing this turn. More fighting. Miss Sati faction will. She's going to attack. She's going to do some damage. Nice. She does quite a fair bit of damage to one of the skeleton swarms. The one that gets into range of you, she does 20 points of damage to it. Lovely.
Is the tree still swinging, or because there's nothing near it?
Trees hitting things that are near, that are trying to run past. It hasn't actually uprooted itself and started walking around
Yet.
yet.
The Ents are on the march. We can do this.
Stacey is up now, and Stacey is going to run over towards the children and is going to make sure that they're okay. There is a Reaver that is going to attack. Actually, no, there is a Reaver that is going to run away from Visania.
First smart thing they've done this battle, I'd say.
You can make an opportunity attack if you'd like.
Yes. That is going to be a 19 to hit.
19 will hit.
Fantastic.
This one is undamaged currently.
That's fair. 9 points of slashing. I'm not trying to kill him. I just want them to know that I could.
Okay, so as he runs away, two grunts that are on that are near Udric currently, they both go one after the other, so they're both going to move up towards Udric and are going to attempt to attack him. Because of what you just did to them.
That's
Other bigger threats around, but you've just withered and ballooned them. And I mean bigger threats as in there is a large hulking ogre there that is smashing a dragon. One is a 12 to hit and another is a 23 to hit.
12 does not, 23 does.
That is going to be 4 points of slashing damage. Bram, your turn.
Right. I'm on my knees, holding my mother, looking into her eyes. Mother! Back to normal, still seeing the fire. Does she seem like she's got out of this control, or it's just a momentary kind of regain of... Can I do like an insight then, just to work
Do
out?
an insight, yeah.
Yeah.
Her eyes are still purple, but then that's the same as Visania.
Yeah. So that is a... Well, that was a nat 1, but I'm going to add the... it's now a 9. There's a lot of emotions going on here.
Yeah, there's a lot of emotions going on. You can't quite tell if this is something that's temporary or if it's permanent.
Right. Are you with us, Ma?
I have a grandson?
Yeah, his name's Oro. I'll give you a chance to meet him if you like.
Yeah, I'd like to meet the mum as well.
It's Greta.
That should have figured, yeah.
Yeah, no, a lot's happened. A lot of the problems by Kimdak, but you don't think that's a priority now?
Not Kimdak, it's the Imperium.
Well, Kimdak caused problems for me. Anyway, we've got time to talk about that later. Do you feel like you could escort? You're setting up like a rendezvous for the kids to get out. Do you feel, or do you want?
I think it's a good idea that I go anywhere near them. I've just been trying to attack them and kill them, so
well,
I think it's best that I go elsewhere.
Yeah, no. Would you like to come with me? I'm going to go storm the tower.
Okay.
Right. Predator handshake between two orcs as we get up. Turn to look at Stacey Lynn. Right, Miss Stacey. Good
Where's
to see
Perry?
you. Oh, Perry.
Is she okay?
I look over, point to the graveyard, and I'm like, I'm going to do a deception check because we're in the heat of battle. And Add the D4. That is 21. Yeah, Perry's good. Perry's fighting the good fight and taking care of people.
Okay.
So, the farm down the valley, we're using that as a rendezvous space to get folks together. Do you think you'll be all right getting the kids out? Do you need one of us to go with you?
I think, look towards Sunny. I think we're going to be more than okay.
I'm sort of like,
I'm strong.
I still get money.
Oh,
Yeah,
honey.
Sonny, you've done a really good job today. You know, I'm proud of you. Your ma's proud of you. You're a good protector, and that's important. Well done. Right.
I got given a compliment.
Yeah.
I should do this more often.
No.
Maybe not.
No.
What is one of you related to Udric?
Little orcish girl puts her hand up. Yeah.
Right. Yeah, your uncle is fighting the good fight, is also taking good, and it sent me to make sure you're all right. So
We're
are
going to
you
go
all right?
we're going to go to my new farm.
You're going to your farm. That's great.
I'll help lead everybody there.
Yeah. And finally, Oro.
Yeah.
Do you know where your ma is?
At work.
Good. Right, we're going to go find her. I'm about to say something. Right. Okay. If you're feeling okay to get out, like we've got other people, but I think I turned around for the first time and go, "Holy shit, that's a dragon!" Just to see. Sorry, kids. Sorry. Right. Okay. We're handling this. Vez, any more you want to do here, or should we go?
No, just Sonny, I love you. I'm so proud of you. We'll talk about everything later. Keep safe. Keep in charge. Listen to Miss Stacy, okay?
I will do. Can you do me a favour? Quick, before I know you've got to go and do really important things, but me and Sister Stacy made some jelly bean cookies for Perry. Could you give them to Perry when you see them, please? I know they like them. They're extra sweet. Lots and lots of sugar.
I just hug Sonny so tight to me.
Okay, you're embarrassing me now. I'm super cool. I shouldn't be hugging you like this.
You are super cool.
I do love you.
You're super cool to me
Big hug.
too. You're the most precious person in my life. Yes, we are not leaving your mother with you. Go, be safe. Don't overuse your power too much that it gets you in trouble. Listen to Miss Stacy.
I promise not to, and you hear a loud gonk noise, and you turn to look, and while she's been hugging you, she's waved her paintbrush, and the hammer has donked on the head of one of the Imperials, causing them to fall on the floor. One of the Reavers, sorry, causing them to fall on the floor. I promise not to.
Sonny.
Sorry.
Right. All of you.
Let's go storm a tower.
Listen to your teacher. Stay together. Watch each other's backs. You're doing great, kids. There's skeleton, right?
Yes.
What else? I'm gonna just do attacks. I'm also using my bonus action to dash because I have that as an orc. So it's like as Bram's setting off, he's like slash, run. That's a 24 to hit the skeleton. That is 10 slashing and 11 fire.
Okay, cool.
Still up.
Still up.
The next attack is a 21, and that is 7
Looks like
points.
half of them have been killed, so they might be a little bit weaker.
7 points of slashing and 7 points of fire.
Still just about still standing. There's probably one in this swarm that's up. And then you go.
I use my bonus action to dash. Running that way, I also get free temp hit points. It's fun being an orc.
Does a 23 hit you?
It does.
Roll again with disadvantage.
I shall roll again with disadvantage. Roll again with disadvantage, or just roll again?
Roll again with disadvantage. We're doing the...
Just to check. And that was a natural 20, but it's an 11, so 15 on a disadvantage.
Again, it's not... Can it roll a strength saving throw? Because I have a shield bash. Let's see if it worked.
It's their strength. That was 13 on the dice for a 14.
Meets it, beats it, unfortunately. I still hit it in the face with my shield, but... Yeah.
If it had a nose, it would be caved in.
Yeah, I think it's enough that I haven't taken it down, but I just crack it in the face using my mother's shield. So and sort of pat her on the shoulder and go, right, let's go. I think it's a wizard. How much do you know about librarians?
A little bit. I used to work with one, and your father was one at one point.
I turn to the camera. Oh my goodness! I'm learning so much about my family today. Turn back. Right, let's go save some wizards. Team violence.
Ingrid follows the same instructions that Ember gave to Agnes, and has moved and sprinted, and is closer to Greta's than what anybody else is, because Agnes decided to stop and punch some Imperials on the way.
That's not the instructions, Agnes.
I need to test the suit out.
Test it out by dragging Greta out.
Right. We get to the top of round 3, and I will tell you everybody now that at the top of round 3 with an initiative of 29 was Savannah. And as we get to that, you watch as the top of the wizarding tower, the wizard's tower, explodes with necrotic green energy to the point where the bricks just erupt outwards and a pillar of light shoots upwards, and a small little figure, from those of you who are quite far away, flies out holding 2 books as Savannah is flying, and she goes, "To me, daughter, we're going home." The Draco Lich picks up and flies and swoops in, catches Savannah, and they fly off. And a retreat is called, and that is where we are going to end the session with Udric, Ember, and Lilly on the mid-tier, beginning to escort civilians and the now Aether Risen people out of the town towards Redstone Farm. Udric, one of the figures comes up to you and just pats you on one of the Aether Risen. Udric, is that you? It's me.
Okay.
It's me, yeah.
Yeah, I know it's you. I know what your face looks like.
You look bloody old, mate.
Yeah, that's what happens when 10 years pass.
Oh, shit, it's going to be a long conversation. I think I best stick around. I'm going to stay here.
We haven't managed to find her, I'm afraid.
Find who?
Your wife.
Wait, Tally's in trouble?
Well, she was supposed to be in the Rusty Pirate, but, well, she weren't there.
I feel like there's something I should know, but I can't remember. Right, well, we need to mount a rescue as soon as possible.
Right, you are.
As the dragon flew off, the large hulking ogre figure begins to morph and change that back into what Rodney usually looks like, except for he's got pink veins around his body. He's like, well, that was fun. I was dead for a little while.
Just goes and glomp hugs.
Oh, Miss Elodie. Oh, thanks. That's rather nice. Oh, if it feels nice and warm. Mr. Udric, are you okay?
I mean, I've been better, but I'm alive.
Oh, good. That's the main thing.
I don't think Rodney's ever seen Elodie with all the feathers or with wings.
Nobody has, yeah. Oh, but you're very feathery.
Yes, this is Elodie. I am delighted to see you again, Rodney.
You sound strange. Well, I'm not going to question it.
It's smoke from the fire.
Okay. Where's everybody else? Where's Perry?
They went up to help with everyone else.
Right, okay.
The whole town has been on fire.
Yeah, I can see that. It doesn't look
We
very
should
good.
we should go. We should catch up with them.
Right, okay. Where's Mr.
You should
Solomon?
go to the farm. Where is Mr. Solomon? Have you seen him?
No, I've not seen. I remember taking him some lemon cheesecake, and then I walked up the stairs, and then I saw you. There was a blistering pain, and then I woke up under a blanket with the ability to turn into some large ogre creature. And my leg's healed. And he shows you his leg, and his leg is fully healed.
I am simultaneously delighted and so sorry about that.
Oh, it's all right. Well, just glad to see all your faces. I've missed you all.
We have missed you too. Please, get to the farm, look after the others there, and we will catch up with you soon.
Okay, right, yeah, I'll see you soon.
If you see Mr. Solomon, find someone who can let us know. Don't come yourself.
Okay, right, yeah. Right, I'll see you later. Tell everybody else, how do I say this? That I love them and they're all fantastic.
And if you do see Solomon, don't engage with him.
Okay.
He's not who you think he is.
Right. Okay. Right. Yeah, definitely won't. Right. Thank you. Let's get all these people out of here. And he runs and he begins helping other people and not having to use the aid of a stick or anything like that. He seems fully healed, other than the sort of undead, the reborn-esqueness to him.
Apart from that, everything's
Apart from that.
Yeah.
Josh, while we're in this scene as well, there was a reaction that I forgot to take after the things. So I hope you don't mind me just slightly retconning that this reaction happens. I'm calling forth a blighted sapling, which some of the kind of oily, ether-esque corruption latches onto one of the soldiers that was killed, and they stand back up, and they're kind of being puppeted by this thing. It will stick with me until either it loses all of its HP or at the end of my next long rest, or presumably if I die.
This is fine.
Is the noise that it makes as Merida comes up the ramp, turning back into her dragonkin form. You can see that she's not alone. She's with another figure, a figure that stands a lot taller than her, but is also dragonkin, with large green scales going to sort of descending down the sides of his face, very open-chested. He looks up and goes, "Lilith, what are you doing? Get down here."
Instantly just pile drive. Land on him.
It's like hitting into a brick wall. He does not move at all as you smash into him, and he gives you a hug. And you can feel that he's a bit wet, as if he's been swimming. He swam to get here. I'm so sorry that it took me so long to get here. Are you okay? It's frustrating.
This is speaking against the chest. No, sleep for was there and the friend.
Right. I thought you were dead. I would suggest we gather all of your friends then. And as I say, we should gather all of your friends. We go down into the depths of the crypts underneath the graveyard as surprise.
Solomon,
hello. As Kim Dak.
I was here the whole time.
Breakable Kimmy Dak.
As Kim Dak and Perry are walking through the tomb, walking through this catacomb. For anybody who was slightly taller than 5'7", they might struggle to be down here, but as you are a little bit shorter, you're able to do it just with your hair sort of skimming across the top. And Kim Dak has purposely held you back a bit so that the other grunts are able to move off. And Kim Dak just says to you, right, you need to know a couple of things before we get up there, all right? Mm-hmm. Sorry, I had to speak into the voice there. First thing you need to know is we've got a couple of prisoners up there. One of them has been the feeding source of Savannah, constantly taking her life energy, giving it back, taking her life energy, giving it back. It's this thing that Savannah can do. It's one of the angel blessed that we've got. She's been through hell, if I can say anything. She's keeps getting brought to the brink of death and then brought back again. It's not nice. So
we are doing something about that. There's no question.
This is why I'm telling you this. Jeverick, my left hand, I think, is the one that's going to put the knife in my back. So as soon as you get an opportunity to get those people out, the other prisoners and everything that we got out, get them out. I'll try and hold off as many as I can. I don't expect any sort of redemption, or, you know, if your lot come up to try and save you and I end up getting killed because of it, I expect your friend who wears the red scarf is probably going to want to kill me still. I'll fully accept my fate as long as my son is okay.
I mean, now, as Titan of Dark Magic, like, I've got to tell you that redemption's a myth. It all exists in perception. All that exists are actions. You've done bad stuff. That's not going to go away. There's going to be repercussions for as long as you live, no matter if that's short or long. But you can still do some good actions. It won't necessarily balance out, but it matters.
Just remember that when you meet Solomon next.
Oh no, that guy's not getting a pass from me. Bad actions have consequences.
They do have consequences. And I will say that there are some things that you don't know about what has happened to Solomon, but
I don't think we're on the same page about what each other knows.
probably not. You've known him a lot longer than I have. But I'm not going to stand in your way when it comes to however you want to deal with him if we see him again. Or when we see him again.
Well, something tells me if what is down here is correct, that that interaction's not going to go in any way in a predictable fashion.
Well, let's keep going. Act like I'm hurting you a little bit, just so they don't think I'm being all nice to you and stuff.
Wait, hang on 1 second. I bash my head into the wall. Ow! I'm being cooperative. I'm being such a good prisoner. Why are you? Ow! Like, bloodied a little bit.
Yeah, maybe you should listen to me. He says really unconvincingly. It's like, maybe you should listen to me and just keep walking.
Ever you say, you reckon.
Would you, and we are just about to finish, but would you still have your scythe/greatsword on your back, or would you have put it in your little armband?
I think it's in the armband. There's not enough room here to swing something around, and it would be more convincing if I'm disarmed.
Yeah. Kimdak doesn't know about that. So, and nobody would take the thing off of you anyway, so yeah, you're fine. Yeah, you both keep going, and it's going to be a bit of a trek to get towards Kimdak's or the temple above the mountains, but this is a shortcut. You do notice at one point you come out into a more open area where there are a couple of tombs that are laid out. It looks like the tunnel that you're in is a dug-out tunnel, and it bumps into a numerous mausoleums along the way, and then carries on digging another sort of man-made hole. And Kimdak sort of pushes you to the side as a group of Reavers walk past, as they are going to be the ones that are going to guard the entranceway to here. But I think with all of that, that is going to be
Let us know what happened with the tower. Two of us are running. We want to hit the end of our plot.
Okay.
Yeah, we can do this really quickly, because we know there's someone who's on death saving throws and has the entire tower collapsed. You know,
the entire tower
what happened to my bears?
Yep.
Yeah, the bears.
The entire tower has collapsed.
Well,
up to a point. You can see Isbeth, the librarian, is heavily wounded but is still alive. Her friend Calder, who had originally gone down before the combat started, is unfortunately dead now, so one of the librarians has died. Thena has taken some heavy hits but is being patched up by Thaddeus, and you can see that the two bears are currently licking the face of the dead librarian. But they both look like they have taken some heavy hits as well, and they are a lot bigger than what they were the last time you saw them.
I think sort of like getting down and going, boys, come on, we're getting you back to Udric.
Bound over to you and sort of jump. They go to jump on you, but stop because they realise they're now full-sized bears. In fact, they're not full-size bears in terms of black and grizzly. They are polar bear size, so they're huge.
Oh no!
Oh my!
I do my best to hide my terror and sort of give them scritches. You're right, lads. Hey, yeah, good. Right, we'll get you back to Udric.
Everyone's just getting a few bits of lay on hands just to make them less They're still wounded, but they're less dying wounded.
And I think the last thing that you don't see Joda anywhere. The wizard of the tower. He's nowhere to be seen.
Right.
The last thing that we're going to leave on, and it's going to be something that's a little more uplifting. As the bears get healed, you watch as they go and rummage through one of the bags of one of the shops. And they both come out with these 2 Colonel Mustard style mustaches and both transform into parrots that then land on your shoulder.
Of course. Oh, you was expecting nothing else. Then I just turned to say, what the fuck were they doing while we were away?
I do not know.
And that is where we are going to... One final thing, go on.
Is my ma staying with us, or is she going back? Just to close that off.
She's staying with you.
Right, cool.
I do not know.
I'll introduce you to everyone. Where the hell's Perry? I think just having a moment. That's as the sort of final thing where to go to like where we last saw her and then just be like, oh, mystery. Right, okay. I think then turn to Vez. Maybe we don't tell the others. Well, we probably should mention. I think Perry's been kidnapped, probably, or has flown away, as is their wont.
There was another version of Perry flying off into the mountains.
Why is there a dragon?
Shut up! She had a plan. I just gotta think about what it was. What the heck is going on?
I look at Rosalia with just a look of utter like, yeah, sure. Anyway, well done. Let's go. I'll go start lunch. Let's go.
And that is where we are going to end tonight's session. Thank you
We're
very
having
much,
barbecue.
everybody, for watching. We have been Roll Together RPG. If you like what you've seen, you can join us on Mondays for other D&D content and sometimes on Tuesday for various other things. You can find us all over social media by searching Roll Together RPG. If you're watching us on YouTube, please do consider liking the video, commenting down below, and subscribing to the channel. It helps us know what you like so we know what to make more of for you. Massive thank you to my players for playing in today's game and for going with this really long combat. I will tell everybody now there were 65 things in this combat. You guys were 6 of them, and the layer action was another 1. Massive thank you to the D20 Club and Dice Heads on Patreon. They are fantastic. They are the best. You can join in from as little as 1 of your local currency per month, or 1 jelly bean cookie that must be sent to Evie for jelly bean cookie reasons. So by following all of the links in all of the places and all of that, we're going to go now. See you later. Bye.